This shit is bad for your health. I'm Ross. Welcome to RossReviewsAll. I'm here with my co-host Apex. I'm also here with my other co-host Has Heat. And our very special guest today, one Mr. Russ. That's full name, Russ. He's like Cher.
It's like that?
Just Russ.
Hello, Russ. No last name.
Welcome,
No last name. We won't.
Yeah. Our very special guest today is Russ. He very talented musician, but we're not going to have him play any music because that's what he does regularly.
Yeah,
so we want to hear other shit, like opinions on such ridiculous things. Like this beautiful article I heard a little bit about today. I'd like to talk about this a little bit. Apparently they did some type of study, and the result, 1 in 5 people would be more than willing to have sex with a robot.
Wow.
Well, let's
1
get
in
into
5.
1 in 5 So
What kind of
20
robot are we talking about, though?
Yeah, that
Obviously a sex
that
robot.
matters.
I
would hope it's not like a fucking
not no-
battle
I'm gonna
bot.
stick my dick in the vacuum real quick. Yeah.
it better
Not
be
a
a sex
robot
bot.
that was made to open cans and shit like that.
Oh, I fuck wood chippers regularly.
Oh.
All right. So what about the robot though? Does it have like fake skin on it? Like, what's the deal?
Well, look, it's
Tell
not.
me more about this.
It's not really talking about one specific robot. It was more or less just like they were asking people if a sex robot or whatever did exist, would they be willing to fuck it? And apparently, 20% of people are like, hell yeah, I'd love to bang a robot.
Yeah,
I think
and
I'd fuck a
80% are
robot.
lying.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, because they would fuck the robot.
would-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would fuck the robot.
You leave them
I'm in
alone with
that
that robot.
80%.
They're
I'm
gonna
good.
fuck it.
I'm good.
See, I'm
not
kind of
for
on
me.
the fence, man. It would have
To
to
each his
be.
own, though.
It's got to be.
All right, hold on.
The only way I could do this is if it was some type of realism to it, like a realistic feel. You know what I mean? Like if I go to grab a titty on my robot and that shit's cold iron, like that's not cool.
Just cold,
All right, so
hard
I
metal.
mean, the robot has to like also be participating. I think would be the big thing,
Yeah.
because if I'm just
Yeah,
fucking this hunk
a
of
dead
metal and
robot.
fake skin, like
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, this is like
Oh.
I damn
Oh,
near
yeah.
feel like I'm fucking some dead
That's
shit.
true. At that point, it might as well just be a blow up, dog.
Yeah.
Better have a sexy voice to an own robot. Oh.
Oh, what, you
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
want to bang
Oh, yeah.
Siri?
Oh yeah. Oh Siri, bang
Oh my
Siri.
god.
You
Would
must
you
be
like me
connected to
go
Wi-Fi.
harder? Would you like me to go harder?
Regardless of what it had at the end, you'd still feel like a piece of shit. So
Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
pretty sure as soon as you're done, you're gonna be like, I'm the fucking worst guy
Feel guilty
ever. It's
yourself.
so terrible.
Yeah, dude, it's sort of like
Fuck the robot.
sort of like that masturbation regret.
Can't believe it.
Well, no,
The masturbation regret. Why did I do that?
When you gotta like clean it too, and like then you gotta put it away.
Yeah, that's so awkward.
There's so much involved in this, actually.
no.
Oh,
I think the fuck part probably would be
No,
alright.
I'm like kind of trying to read a little bit of this, and it's like ridiculous.
You're
Like,
you just pull
somewhere-
the snatch out and
somewhere in
clean
the
it up and-
article-
you gotta rinse it off, and it's still triggering the
Throw it in
things.
the
It's like, oh my
dishwasher.
god, yes, please go. You're like, oh no,
Please
stop now.
Go harder.
See, now I see here it says something about C-3PO.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit.
Okay, not sure.
I would
about
definitely not.
C-3PO
That
there.
dude was gay anyway.
C-3PO and his big old golden cod piece. Oh yeah, baby, sign me up.
Oh yeah.
Play with that hard ass robot junk.
Oh my god, stick your penis in me.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the cleanup factor.
Okay, now-
I think that's what would be the.
Well, yeah.
What if you
that's
just-
They should have
awful.
like a
Yeah.
little self-automated cleaner.
Yeah, I was
built
gonna say,
within them.
hook it
I mean,
in-
it's a robot.
hook it in,
might
like-
as well
Like
be
yeah,
plumbing.
you like shut the door and it just like a dishwasher.
It just shoots out a little garbage bag or some shit.
Put,
Yeah,
put
right,
the little
bro.
powder in its little fucking thing. Shut it.
It just
Set
yeah,
that
it
bitch.
shits
It's
out
like
a
a
little
little
turd
dishwasher.
basket. Yeah.
With my luck, the damn doors slam shut on my dick or something.
Auto clean.
Auto clean.
Auto clean.
Just
Auto
blasting
cleaning process.
super
Are
hot
you sure
water
you
out
want
on
me
your
to
teeth.
turn off?
Beep,
Oh
bop,
my
boop, bop.
God.
Penis removed. Now, what I'm really curious though is what brought them to do this poll or to raise this question. Was it the fact? Was there an advancement in sex bot technology?
Yeah,
Is that becoming more common?
Somebody
Why?
obviously made a sex robot, and they're just trying to find out who's gonna
That-
buy it.
Oh no, they're
That's
definitely
definitely
out there.
in
I've
the
seen-
works, yeah.
they've been out.
Well-
I mean, I don't know if they're like out on the market, but I know there's prototypes and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's been stuff
Late night
around for a
Cinemax.
long time, but it's never really been like a real robot.
There's definitely life-size dolls and shit, though.
Oh yeah, the
like,
dolls that
yeah.
feel real.
Yeah, but this bitch is gonna walk
Yeah,
around.
they
It's gonna come in
definitely
your
do.
room and be like, "Hey, what's good?"
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Like,
yeah.
yeah, now if I'm just laying down and it surprises me,
Crawls out from under your bed where you store it, all creepy.
all
Would you
twisted
like me
said.
to suck your dick tonight?
Oh god, super scary, like reverse spider crab crawl and shit.
Looking from the girl from the Grudge and shit.
Glowing red eyes, like scraggly.
Thank
so
you
fake
for
hair.
ordering Yoga Bot.
In this article, it has a link too. I just clicked on it. Robot hand jobs are the future, and the future is coming.
No.
Oh, it's
No,
coming.
no.
It's coming.
I like how they did that.
Nah.
Future is coming, huh?
No pun.
No, I mean, oh god, no. There's a video.
I would never
don't
trust a
need that
robot to
play.
grip up my
No,
dick.
that's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking that
That thing's
has
probably
to-
got insane strength.
Yeah.
Like if that thing malfunctions, it's gonna be like
malfunction.
yeah, the tip's just gonna blow off that thing.
Powered by like a 10 horsepower
Balls get
Briggs and
shot
Stratton hydraulic system.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, but
But yeah, that's
can
the
it
last
do yard
thing.
work? That's the other question.
Yeah, what other type of
Can I make?
It can do manscaping.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I
Double
would
no. Yeah.
definitely
Here's a
not
sex
let that
robot.
happen.
Put a knife in its hand.
It's a razor line in its hand.
You know, little clipping scissors and shit. Have a robot come at your junk with some scissors.
Yeah, I'm good on all that. I'm with it. I'm with that 80%.
Oh my god, yeah, look, I guess apparently there's some hand job robot that they have connected to the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
So you so
All right,
you,
that's probably crazy because I definitely played Oculus Rift, and you would definitely.
You use that shit?
Yeah, it was nuts.
Wait, where did
Okay.
you where were you?
I went to PAX East.
oh,
in Boston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, dude. It puts you in this
Damn.
classroom and you're supposed to play this little game where you're cheating off test papers and stuff off of other people. And you're like, as soon as you're in it, you feel like a weirdo. But then, like, all of a sudden you forget where the fuck you're at. And you're turning around and shit, looking,
So
looking
it's
at these papers.
so it's actually really immersing.
Insane. You
Really?
completely forget where you are.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know it
It's-
was that good.
Dude, it takes all of 5 seconds. It takes as long as you to go, wow, this feels weird. I got all this shit on my head. There's probably people looking at me. Too late. You're already in the fucking game.
That shit's so
Yeah,
badass though.
man.
Because
It's sick.
I've always been kind of sketched out about the whole like alternate reality headset
No, dude.
type of gear, man. 'cause
It's insane.
Yeah,
and
I
I
s-
played the shitty one, the first generation one. It didn't even have like a real good fucking what do you call it, resolution in there.
Yeah.
But I'm like a true to the core lazy American. When I
Yeah.
play video games, like I want a controller in my hand.
Well, that's the thing. You'll still use a controller, but you'll be able to look. Like if you're playing a first person shooter, you'll have the gun control with like your crosshair up there, and you move that with the stick, but you can turn your head around.
Oh, okay.
So it adds a whole, I don't know, a whole. nother
Or
thing to
you
it.
can hook it up to show your favorite porn star
Yeah,
and let this magical Japanese robot tug your dick.
that's pretty crazy though.
Of course, it debuted in Japan.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
What?
I know.
Are there that
They
many?
have nothing better. They've been around too long.
Is
They have nothing
that
better
country
to do.
just full of scientists? They're like, well, we already invented all the cool shit.
Figured it out.
Time to get a hand job from iRobot.
We've already done the weirdest
iRobot.
porn ever, so let's.
They have like places where you can go and pay just to cuddle.
Look, they got like a GIF image set up of a guy sitting in the chair wearing the Oculus Rift while the hand job machine is like tugging on, I guess, a fake penis.
Looks like a
And this
Mountain Dew
kid,
bottle.
and this kid is like gripping the armrest of the chair, looking all
'cause
intense, like
it's about to rip his dick off.
You guys ever watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah,
I
You
watch
saw
it
the one
every
with-
now and then.
Oh my
You saw the
God,
one with the
I love
workout
this show.
machine where Carl's doing the workout thing, and it was
all
like a
know
sex
that.
machine or whatever, or something like that. That shit was hilarious, man.
Was it
That
the,
reminds me of.
we are the Moonanites. And
Yeah.
our latest guest, Meatwad.
Yeah.
Just walked in.
Rolled in.
But yeah, they got people out in Japan paying just to cuddle with girls.
I've actually, I've heard a little bit about that. I guess
Seriously.
that's actually started coming to the U.S. a lot too.
Yeah.
There's like
What?
there's escort services that you don't take them on a date, you don't bang them, none of that. It's like literally they send a gorgeous cuddle buddy to your house for you to just bitch and moan to and like hate your life.
And you just cuddle.
But I thought
Hang
that's
out.
what Facebook was for. Don't
I
people just
fucking
bitch
hate
to
cuddling.
Facebook and then cuddle their fucking laptop?
I just deleted mine because
You hate cuddling?
crap.
I hate it.
Oh yeah.
Why do you hate cuddling?
It's just too hot, and you got to sit a certain way. And
Oh,
I'm good
what?
on that.
Man, you gotta have the
no,
temperature
no,
right for
no.
cuddling.
I'm good on all that, bro.
Cuddling is, cuddling is not a non-air conditioned thing.
Open a motherfucking window.
Like, I'm gonna cuddle you with this fan between us.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't though.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely like, especially right after sex, you're like, and you're like, I'm dying right now. It's
Yeah.
like fucking
Already
August, bitch.
sweating.
Yeah, get all
100%
sweaty.
humidity.
Yeah, man. I hate that shit. And you're super
Need a
sweaty, and
spatula
it's
to
like,
get my
babe,
balls off my
can we-
leg. It's ridiculous.
He was so sincere too. He's just like shaking his head.
It
Like,
happens,
what the fuck?
man.
He's like, I can't cuddle right now. I'm trying to scrape these things off.
say super super sweaty cuddling after sex is like the only way to become one, more so than sex.
I always
itself.
felt bad. It's like chicks want to cuddle right after sex, but you know your D is still like,
Funk.
and I'm like, that shit is getting on your back.
A
Yeah.
little funky. Yeah, just spitting out a little bit here and
Got that
there.
funky residue on your back, girl.
It's still oozing.
Oh my
Shit is
god,
still dribbling
that
a
funky
little.
residue.
All right, yeah, we always get on this topic. This is hilarious.
always
This is definitely a
sexual
porn
topic.
broadcast.
No, anyway, we'll steer this back away.
Oh shit!
What I was gonna say before
It didn't
too
take
is
long.
apparently some guy has actually he attempted to marry his MacBook that was completely
Oh my
full of
God.
porn. So I mean, it's not really getting completely away from the
I don't
subject
have
of sex, but
I have like nothing to say about that.
No,
Is that all he
what
wanted
the
to
fuck?
do was marry it, or was it like I don't?
he legitimately claimed that he was in love with his laptop and that he should be able to get married. No, listen to it. No, listen, it gets even more ridiculous. The legal leg that he tried to stand on was that if gay people can get married, why can't he marry his laptop?
Wait, so if he married his laptop and then was walking down the stairs one day and dropped it, did he murder his wife? Like, how does that fucking work?
That's the abortion.
Did he
That's
go
true.
to jail?
does he have to provide her
don't
with
know.
health care? Does
Yeah.
she have
Well,
to sign up for Obamacare?
Well, I mean, we don't have to know these answers because they wouldn't let him do it anyway. I
yeah.
guess the judge pretty much just stared at him and was like, "Okay,
You're a
dude,
douche.
like,
Get
you
out
need
of my
to go."
courtroom
Yeah,
now
exactly.
and
But-
kill yourself.
As
What
soon
the
as I
fuck
would have
kinda
heard
asshole?
the opening statement, I would be like, "Get the hell out of here!" Just get the
You're
fuck
not even
out.
welcome.
well, it's funny
Not
because
even welcome.
the same thing back to Japan. They have this game on
God
Game
damn,
Boy
they
Advance,
do.
and
Of
it's
course they do.
it's a girlfriend. You know, you got to sit there and you got to entertain her. It's almost like,
like
a
a
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Remember
Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi? It's a
Game Boy
Tamagotchi,
Advance, they have
basically.
this?
Wow.
Yes, exactly. So the one guy actually wanted to marry the girl and had a wedding
God.
with his virtual girlfriend. Like he explained the whole thing. Like they asked him questions, you know, about it. He was like, I don't know, I just have a bond with her. Like, you know, she's here to comfort me. You know, she makes me feel
That's what the
good
game
about
was God
myself
for.
and all that.
They should have just had the guy that programmed it go to his house and be like,
You're in it.
"That's all my answers in that thing."
I
made it
that's
do
me
that.
talking
Yeah,
to you.
yeah,
not
yeah,
her.
yeah.
me.
That's all.
So
me.
what my question seriously though is at what point do we feel that our technology has gotten out of hand, or at least we have developed technology in the wrong damn direction?
Well, it's gotten out of hand and onto my dick now. So
Yeah, it definitely has.
But I mean, it's like we have all these crazy world issues. It's like, you know, there's so many people all around the world that don't even have clean water to drink, but we got a robot that could jerk you off
Hey.
in virtual reality too. So you can have like pick your porn
Dude,
star.
I don't even care. I love virtual reality. I've been waiting for that since like fucking
Yeah,
1992 when I first could think about it.
Since the Power Glove.
ever since the first time I did virtual reality in Canada, I was hooked.
You went to
And-
Canada?
Yeah,
When?
but then I went twice, 94 and
Oh, damn, you were
like
super little.
something. Yeah, so the helmets were just like 30
Huge.
pounds, dude. Like I
Break
was
your neck.
fucking nauseous when I was done. Yeah, because like the guy was like, "Turn
Head
around,
wobble.
the dragon's coming after you," and I go like this. Like my head just like fell over to the side. I was like, "Holy shit!" By the time I took it off, like I couldn't even walk straight. Like, so I definitely
like a
can't wait for
bobblehead at
Oculus.
that
bro.
moment.
They had this other one at PAX too. You were wearing Oculus, but they had you in this gigantic sphere, so you could like run and walk around.
Oh yeah, the quad.
I didn't go in it,
but
but it was pretty insane looking.
See, I remember they did that concept a couple years ago where they had a bunch of treadmills set up. So it was like you could play Call of Duty with the headset
Yeah, I
on and
saw
shit.
that.
And when you would run, like the treadmill would just, you know, keep you in place.
and they shot paintballs at you
Pretty
when
cool.
you got hit.
Yeah. So it was like you get shot in the
Right.
game
Right,
and you're
yeah.
actually like, son of a
that's
bitch.
crazy.
But no, I just...
Yeah, they had paintballs
Yeah.
fire out of the wall when you
Oh,
got
my
hit.
God. That was
Yeah.
all the time. They'd be like, "He's
I like
camping."
that.
I'm like, "You're goddamn right, kid."
Goddamn right on camping in this little
Shot
building
his dick with a
sniping.
paintball gun.
Just got welted.
Shot me in the dick.
But yeah, I actually, I saw this article, I think it was yesterday too, that actually kind of intrigued me a lot too, because like talking about artificial intelligence and just our technology getting out of hand. And Stephen Hawking actually came out and said that he's like,
he's out of hand.
he said he's like legitimately terrified of what's gonna come from artificial intelligence. You know,
Bitch, you came from artificial intelligence. He wouldn't be alive in his chair. It does more than he could ever do.
Oh my god.
He's scared. It's the only reason he's going right now.
Maybe he invented the world's first artificial intelligence and installed it in his chair, and he's actually just like the broken down husk of a man, and his chair is like playing this giant prank on people.
I don't like intelligence. Shut up.
He's trying. The artificial intelligence is trying to drive us away from developing a competitor to itself, so he can become Skynet.
Yeah.
I completely forget where this came from, but it something about like, what if like was it like an alien technology or something like that, was basically like you could put us here and wait like thousands and thousands of years for us to recreate you, like as an artificial intelligence, and then like we are just the step to a bigger life form technically. I forget where that came from. I don't want to be stealing that. But.
No, I get what you mean though, because it's saying I heard something sort of similar. It was like humanity will eventually evolve out of itself. Like we'll no longer be human bodies that are so weak to everything. I mean, like in some aspects, the human body is very resilient, but then at the same time, it's like if a fucking acorn falls out of a tree and hits you in the right spot of the head, like you might just die.
Dude, 100 years ago, you would die from getting a cold.
Yeah,
true.
Oh yeah,
we're pretty
no type
weak.
of medicine.
We're pretty weak.
Yeah. And I mean, humans are getting more resilient. That's another thing that always kind of fucking fascinates me too when I think about like human evolution and resilience to different things. Because now it's like, oh, get away from this and that. It's bad for you and all that. And it's like, if cigarettes are bad for us now, like what if we just sacrifice ourselves and just chain smoke shit tons for like a couple 100 years? Do you think maybe humans could evolve to just be immune to that shit eventually?
No.
Why not though?
Because evolution's a base of like millions.
Exactly.
We're not gonna change.
We're not out there
200
still
years.
eating raw
Okay, well
meat.
maybe
Like,
not a couple
we cook
100
our
years
meat now, and we're not eating raw meat like they used to.
Yeah, but I mean, it was
But
less than 100 years ago, we had no refrigeration.
It's
so I
just
mean,
the
they
one
were
that
just
I'm
killing
saying.
animals.
So your meat just went bad.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's only it's really like mutations, and the ones with the mutation that ends up not like if
being the most successful.
Yeah, so I mean, really, all you're doing is just letting everybody die the fuck off. Except for like,
well, that's fine
the
too.
few that just made it.
Ross the scientist.
Yeah.
Everyone's smoking. We'll get immune to it.
Get immune to it.
While
Not
also,
our generation,
cancer-free.
but the
yeah, man, we'll eventually
You'll all
become
die, but
immune
it's for
to
the greater
cancer.
good.
It's for the greater good of this
fucking
social
Hitler over here
experiment.
and shit.
You all have to kill yourself right now.
Oh, it's like what we were talking about before, with like alien species coming down. It's like, when will humanity hit a point where we all have to just band together and be like, we're no longer Americans and Asians or whatever. It's just like, we're humans, so we got to band together to survive.
This ain't gonna happen.
I wish it would, man.
Probably not. I think we'll all kill each other off long before that happens.
We suck. We'll never get along, and we'll always have to kill each other.
Pretty much.
Everyone's like, we're the same species, but we're not. I mean, there's ants that look like ants, but they're different ants.
Yeah.
And they go and they see each other and they're like, kill! We gotta fuck them up over on that hill. It's like, but they're all ants.
We gonna take that hill.
He stole my leaf.
It's the way it is, man. It's the way it
He
is.
stole that potato chip from that picnic.
Yeah, and being an ant, there's just so much, so many places you could go. Like, you could walk 5 feet, which is probably 5 miles to you, and have a whole new fucking universe. So,
But all you think about is, fuck him, I'm gonna kill him because I'm an ant and he's not with me.
Well, like they say, what is it? They say necessity is the mother of technology. It's like, isn't it actually just murder?
True.
Doesn't murder drive most of our technological advances? It's like, we need to make a new way to kill people from really far.
yeah. I don't know. I don't.
That's what's up, though.
It's like, people don't even realize, though, most of the modern technology that we use is like dwindled down and evolved from military applications,
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
they don't even tell us about half the cool shit, which is
No,
fucking
they
annoying.
definitely don't. The only
It's kinda
cool things
killing
they
me.
tell us
Yeah.
about
I know.
is like the flying drones where you get to control them with a little Xbox controller, and that's basically all you find out.
Yeah.
That is
I
badass.
don't even need to
That
know
is
about any
super
of that
badass.
stuff, though.
They legit
Call of
use
Duty in real
Xbox
life right
controllers
there.
and shit. Like,
They really do.
on that one
Shit's
bomb
crazy.
defusal show too, they show them like using an Xbox 360 controller to run their fucking bomb defusal robot.
I don't know how far ahead they are, but if it's 20 years, can we cut it in half and let me get at least 10-year tech?
See,
Can we reason here a little bit? I'm just saying,
Come
can
to
we
a little compromise?
can we meet in the middle where I can have way better shit? Like, can we skip Xbox One?
now you know how they're
Can we
talking
go
about
to the
like,
next one?
like they say
You
technology
just
is
wait
like
another 3
increasing.
years, 4 years, 5
There's
years.
no. It's done.
Yeah, like they say technology is increasing exponentially at this point. So does that mean if
I
it's
don't know
increasing exponentially and the military is ahead of us, does that mean that they will, like, as time progresses, they're further and further ahead of us because their technology is advancing faster and so is ours? Like,
Yeah,
what
we're
I'm
using
saying.
Just outrunning
we're
us
using all their
constantly?
old shit.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
We should
Hand-me-down technology.
close the gap a little
Cell
bit.
phone. You think they probably had that shit way back in the day?
yeah, why can't I have a computer just fly me in my own private Predator drone to work?
Cause look, okay, there would
How
never
it
be
works,
private
Ross.
air travel for each individual person. It would be a fucking
It would be a
nightmare.
frenzy in the air.
I was gonna say it's always been one of those things that's romanticized in cartoons. Like, it won't be like the Jetsons. Like, imagine how much people crash fucking cars that can't fly
Because they're just dicks.
You can only move them in like 2 dimensions.
Because there's gonna be that guy that's like, oh my god, it's really fucking, we got fucking flying cars now. I can't wait to drive one drunk, man. It's gonna ride me so fun.
Them shits better drive themselves.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
that's the only way.
Yeah,
but then
that's
some
the
fuck's
only
gonna be
way.
like, yeah, I know how to wire them. You can drive yourself.
And
then everyone's gonna get
They'll
the
be
shit
flipping
wired.
technology backwards.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this driving by itself shit.
yeah,
I
how
need
long?
to drive.
How long until everything's separated? We already have sort of a caste system, you know, like classes and shit. How long until it's like only the upper echelon of people get awesome technology and everybody else is like, here's your fucking Pinto.
right now. right now.
I guess it is sort of going that way.
If I don't
but
have
I mean,
a Lamborghini, it's going like that.
this shit is crazy too, because like Google is apparently their goal is to turn the search engine into an artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
So you
No.
could speak to it like a normal person, and it
That's
would,
terrible.
right?
They're gonna be having that bitch in court. Like, excuse me, Google.
Yeah,
what was he searching on this date?
Yeah, Google actually
oh,
taught me how to
shit.
build that bomb.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gonna be fucking AI scapegoat.
First artificial intelligence president of the United States.
Oh my god, how
Google.
creepy!
We already have that.
Yeah.
Aren't they
They're
all artificial
Yeah.
intelligence?
Oh my God.
Someone else is running that bitch.
It's just a nice ass suit with a hand up the ass controlling it. Yeah, it says here Google recently paid $650 million for DeepMind Technologies, which is an AI company. Oh wow, that's a poorly constructed sentence.
I'm trying to get like
I was
650
wondering why he
bucks.
stopped.
They
I was
dropped
like,
650
okay.
Look,
million?
there's just
Let
a
me try and read
period
it.
there. Like, it didn't actually go anywhere with that sentence.
Company. Pause.
But yeah, late last year, Google picked up robotics maker Boston Dynamics for an undisclosed sum. Did they ever release that? How much they bought Boston Dynamics for?
500 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have expected more for the shit that Boston Dynamics has been coming out with over the last couple of years.
God, this thing looks like a fucking horse. Is it holding a bow?
Is it a sex robot?
Is it a Sarah Jessica Parker?
No, let me put it to you.
Wait, is this
way.
that robot horse thing? What are you looking
Yeah,
up?
you know what I'm talking about.
The
that.
military thing that fucking carries all that shit? Yeah.
Wait, what? What? Let me
Dude,
see.
it can carry
Doing
like
the turn.
5 million guys on its back, and it can't fall down.
Hell, that
Yeah.
looked like something from
Oh.
Avatar.
Dude, it can't fall down. It's retarded looking.
Yeah, did you ever see the videos of the test version of that?
Yeah.
They had it on a treadmill walking, and they're like kicking the fucking
Yeah.
thing, and it just eats it and restabilizes
The thing
itself.
is ridiculous.
That's sick. I like it.
Yeah.
I want one.
For the listeners, we're looking at that's developed by Boston Dynamics, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
them guys only got bought for $500 million?
That's what
and
I'm
Oculus
saying.
Rift got $2 billion?
Hold on a second.
That's
There's,
why the world is so fucked.
Yeah.
We got billions of dollars of R&D into a jerk-off robot, but we will never figure out the flying car
I'll
for private use.
I'll fact check that price there, but they're saying, what is it? By 2029, the robots will be smarter than us. Says AI expert Ray Kurzweil.
In
Yeah.
2029? That's
2029.
entirely too soon.
Yeah, that's
That
not
is
even that
very
long.
soon.
Yeah,
You know what I don't understand
Yeah,
though?
didn't anyone
Like
see
I don't
iRobot?
get how robots will take us over. Like can I just pour some water on that bitch and then he's done?
Hell
Like,
no, they're gonna have
Not if they
water
figure
for-
that out before
that's
you.
true.
That's-
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
but I'm just saying.
It's gonna be
though,
running
like,
on
there's
fiber
gotta
optics
be
and
some way
shit.
I can destroy that robot.
That was like
Gotta
the
be some
think
type.
about-
Yeah, guns.
remember
Guns
the-
destroy everything.
guns.
Guns. Yeah.
They're trying to take them away and then give us robots that are gonna kill us. Fuck.
You saw Terminator 3, man. You know how many bullets it takes to take one of them bitches down.
All right, when they, bitch, they're not gonna
Flamethrower to melt the metal.
fucking
Okay.
maniac.
So Google acquired the British artificial intelligence company DeepMind
Yep.
for around $500 million. So that
Wow.
that
The-
other tech thing that we saw is not Boston Dynamics, or Boston Dynamics is separate.
Yeah, the DeepMind Technologies. The article I have in front of me says they paid $650 million for DeepMind, but it says the article I'm looking at, it says that they never disclosed what they paid for Boston Dynamics. But I mean, honestly, Google is so close to just running the fucking planet.
Yeah.
They have so much money, and they're putting it into
Ridiculous.
crazy future tech to just run everything. I mean, like you just said, like we need cars that drive themselves because people are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Like
I
no
just
matter
hate
how safe
driving.
you make a car, people are gonna crash them and find ways to die in them. That's
See, I think they
it is
figured
what it
out that
is.
people just suck and they're just trying to kill them. That's pretty much it. They're like, oh god, these people, they're
I like
terrible.
Russ's outlook on life.
We gotta
Yeah,
make
it's
robots that are gonna
so
kill
positive.
them.
How
How
funny
funny
would
would
that
that
be?
be? Off.
They
So
get
much
it so
faith.
95% of the driving market is in a Google car, and then one day they all crash simultaneously.
Every
Just
single
kill,
car, every single Google car.
See,
kill
they
90% of the population. and
They
shit.
just keep track of what you look at
That's
on
what the
Google,
apocalypse
and they
is
kill
gonna
you
turn
based on that.
dude, it's really creepy. Dude,
Like,
do
this guy
you
sucks, kill him.
do you use an Android phone?
Yeah,
On your
AI.
computer, do you use Google Chrome?
yeah.
Dude,
I'm
I-
dead. I'm so dead. They're gonna
Yeah,
kill
dude,
me.
honestly, it's actually kind of scary to me because like I have a MacBook, but I use Google Chrome as my browser, and my phone I have an Android, and now like Google Chrome links up. So what I search for on my phone, the next time I open the browser on my laptop, it pops up. So I'll be like bugging the fuck out.
don't
I'm like,
ever
who
sync
used my
anything up.
goddamn laptop? Who's searching for this dumb
Who's
shit?
searching
And then I'm
the
like,
same
oh
shit
wait,
I am?
someone stole my laptop and simultaneously searched my own
Yeah,
thoughts.
I don't ever
Who
sync
put
any
these
of my
pictures
things
of his
up.
family in here?
I'm not into it.
This black man broke in and hung up pictures of his family everywhere.
Oh man. Yo, listen, I'm excited about the AI. I really am, but the truth is, we definitely have something to worry about.
Hell
Because
yeah.
it is a threat. Yeah.
We need to develop some type of super awesome kill switch.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause if this
there's
shit
just
gets out of
one
hand-
switch at the White House. Just
Well, I'm willing to make another compromise. Don't kill me. Make me half robot. Can I be?
See, man,
half them.
I've always wanted that
No.
since the first time I ever played Metroid. I was like, I want a fucking plasma cannon arm.
Bitch.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's a suit.
That suit looks comfortable,
That is
but I
not-
feel like I'd be.
I
sweating.
know that's her suit, but
Yeah, but you know that thing's got climate control. It's all nice in there.
oh,
Ross,
yeah,
I'm-
climate control.
knock that over one more time.
eat that bottle,
There it
bitch.
goes. It's out.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's awesome. I want to see it.
The potential for AI, I think, is super awesome, especially to help us figure out like our own problems. You know, like
Bitch, fuck AI. I don't
What?
like it.
yeah,
I don't
fuck
like
that
it.
shit.
Can you
Fucking
elaborate?
computers already put me out of business. I'm a drummer. Everyone in the fucking world. Yeah.
Oh, God.
We need a drummer. No, don't worry. I got him right here in my computer. We can fucking make whatever.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I'm out.
Yeah, you're out. You're
Fucked.
out.
I'm
bro.
fucked.
You're only good for live performances now, man.
Yeah, great.
You're outdated.
and then
in
you
the
could just
studio world.
you could just fucking get a hologram.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Playing.
Oh, that's true. They already
Yeah,
got a
they got
hologram
fucking
Tupac and
Tupac.
shit
Tupac
pulling up
and,
his fucking
Eazy-E.
pants.
They did Easy E too.
did they? Damn.
I love how the
Can't wait
hologram
till
of
I'm
Tupac,
dead
they
and
just
they pull
made
it
him
up.
look
They
so
need to
hood
do a
rat.
Biggie one already. What are they waiting for?
Not enough holograms in the world.
Not enough. They don't got enough data.
How
for
great
that
would it be
shit.
if they had the hologram up there and then someone started shooting it? They're like, I'm still mad about it, still bitter, like years later. He's back, bitch! I knew it. Get him.
I thought I killed his
Tupac's hologram assassinated today.
Sat there and ate
In
99
broad
bullets.
daylight.
Someone's that dumb.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
it. He's in Trenton right now, probably. That dumb guy.
God, I hope he doesn't listen to the show.
Oh, I hope he does.
Because then he'll sue us for giving him ideas on how to murder holograms.
Yeah. You murdered a hologram.
But it's definitely true though what you're saying because like I have a program right now. You can open it up and it's a full drum set. And
Yeah.
you could program it and it's like already recorded. So one of you went in there one time and was like, "All right, so how'd you want that?" All right, put everybody out of business. All right, let's go.
It's funny though because
Yeah.
We recorded that.
Talking
as
about
good
BFD?
as they are, they still can't get
Yeah.
that exact feel of a live drummer, and I can always hear it in them whenever
Yeah.
they're programmed. But it's getting harder and harder to tell.
It
Yeah,
really
it's-
is because I think recording itself is getting better and better. So when they do the
that's a
session to
definite.
make the drum
Yeah.
noises in the program,
But that's the whole
It's
thing.
just so much better
I don't
right off
know.
the rip.
That's why I hate music, because it's not even about if you can play anymore. It's just
No,
about
it's not.
what
No
you
talent out there, no originality.
it's not even about being able to write good lyrics anymore.
Can, no.
Yeah.
It's really right now. It's all about just being an interesting personality. That's all
and
people
not
seem to
even-
care about
it's
anymore.
being a fabricated personality.
That's
Yeah.
true too.
Yeah.
That's
for
what
the
I
most
mean
part.
by no originality. Everybody's following whatever the hell is hot right now.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
going with their own flow and doing what they want to do.
Okay, one of my friends, he listens to a ton of like the new quote unquote hip hop rap, whatever you want to call it. This shit playing on the radio. And I noticed that every song that came on had the same exact fucking sample in it. It's like that guy going, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a definite nowadays.
Yeah.
Seriously though, it's
Hey.
this yeah. Hey, ho. The same exact sample in every
you
one
had to throw
song.
DMX in there
Yeah.
again?
There's like a couple like themes that they always go to, and it seems like to
Yeah,
never
someone
stray
else's
away
music.
from that. Yeah,
Exactly.
It always is someone else's shit, and if it wasn't someone else's shit, they're copying someone else's beat. Which is why, like, even I'll get annoyed because you'll start with a simple melody. Because, like, I'll hear a lot of songs and I'll be like, okay,
Where have I heard
that
that?
melody's been used 600 times
Exactly.
this year.
Yep.
So, like, when you're trying to actually create something, you'll be like, well, what the fuck? Like, anything I do has been done already. The only thing I can do is push a button that some engineer made at the lab on that VST. So when you press the button, it goes do 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 do. Like, oh
Yeah.
damn, I'm nasty. Oh, do 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 do. And it's just sitting there like, oh okay. So like the best way to make music is to accidentally make music.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way you could really put it.
Well, see, I agree, but I don't make music. I sing to myself frequently. It's never good or about anything.
You basically
Half
like
the time I make up my own words.
you have to just run with it. You have to be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna put this out anyway because even though I've heard this before, just fuck it. That's what it takes.
That's why
now.
I don't like really listening to anything new, because if I come up with an idea for something, I didn't steal it. You know what I mean?
That is
It's
true.
like, I
That
can't
is a
sit
good-
there and someone can go, "Hey, you stole that." I'll be like, well, whatever you say, fuck you. I know I didn't. So
What do they say though? It's
I
like
feel
on
pretty
a,
good.
on a long enough timeline, like something even randomly is bound to just absolutely clone something that already
oh,
existed.
dude, everything in music is done.
Yeah.
It's
The thing that really bothers me though is like I listen to a lot of older music, classic rock and shit like that, and I hate it now when like a modern hip hop artist will sample something from back then. I mean, the sampling of the song doesn't bother me, but what bothers me is when the fans are like, "Oh my god, it's such an awesome beat. They wrote this." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, that's
you're a
Joe
fucking-
Walsh."
You're a goon.
Like-
You're a goon, and you suck.
Like on like on Eminem's new album, was it he samples "Life's Been Good" by Joe Walsh. And like I like the song, I have no problem with him sampling that. But when I heard somebody like, "Oh, it's so cool, this and that," and I'm like, he barely even wrote the fucking hook to his own song. Like he took Joe Walsh's lyrics and changed a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's another route that I don't like is the complete clone remake.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's another problem.
Like Stroke Me that Eminem did. Whatever. What's that song called?
Oh, it was
It
all
just
for the
samples-
same damn album. Yeah,
it was like the
it was
same
off the
fucking
same
Sampled
album.
the
It was
stroke.
basically
Yeah.
the same song. It was just the drums were a little bit more harder. Like, you know,
Yeah, they add a little bit of bass to it, and yeah, it's
Bet you no one played those new drums.
You're absolutely right. I'll tell you
You're
that.
probably right. Yeah.
Definitely wasn't. But yeah, as far as all that shit's concerned, man, I don't know. That's why I like just recording at this point. It's like, yeah, let me just watch you fools do this.
Was that Berserk?
It's
That's the
annoying,
song
though.
you were talking
Berserk,
about,
yep,
right?
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
I like Eminem's new album.
Yeah,
I do.
too.
I've always liked Eminem. He's stuck with his own lane and he stayed there.
He speaks.
That's what I like about him. He's original.
Yeah, that is one thing that you can never take away from
No,
Eminem.
you definitely can't.
Even when he's sampling other people's rhythms and music and stuff.
Well,
like,
I mean,
the
like
lyrics
just his flow
are
in
fucking
general.
out there. Yo, what is his obsession with food? By the way, too, he's always got the
Pasta,
craziest
yeah.
food puns and
Yeah,
shit.
probably-
angel hair pasta,
Spaghetti,
spaghetti.
spaghetti, spaghetti.
With,
What do you say? Like
What do you say?
I stopped.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, lungs spaghetti.
Spaghetti again, man.
It's like I stopped them chicken heads cold turkey and
It's
started
just his
slowly
accent,
roasting
too.
them because that's where most of my anger is based. I was like, oh, he threw
based.
based in there and everything.
based
in there too, golly.
yeah, man.
Damn.
That word has two
Base God
meanings and
Eminem right there,
spellings.
bro.
Welcome.
If you
to
go through that
Dictionary.
album and you like really, really listen to it, there's so many times that you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I did not even know he said that." Like the first couple of times, like as you're going through, you're like, "Oh shit." And every time you listen to it, it gets you again. You're just like, damn. Like, what? Wait, where the fuck is he storing all these like metaphors and shit?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's got
He
like,
is ridiculous.
Like I didn't catch most of it until I started reading the lyrics because
Yeah.
this is what was mind-boggling to me too. I bought his newest album. I mean, I downloaded it illegally first,
Nice.
and then I decided I liked it, so I bought it. Support the artist. I like the music. It actually has all of the lyrics in the liner notes.
I bought the digital version. So.
You have never seen such a tiny fucking font, dude. Like, especially
Size
Rap God.
6.
Rap God is like 2 pages of the tiniest font in the world, and it just goes.
So many words. Didn't he break a record on one of those songs? It was like a certain amount of words spit in a minute or something like that.
Oh, I don't think it was on one of his songs, but I do remember hearing about that.
It
It
was
was like
off
he
the
broke
album, I
a
thought.
record. Oh, really?
I thought so, but I mean,
I mean, it
could
would
be
surprise
wrong.
me if it was like from Rap
But
God.
yeah, I know he broke a record for most words in like a minute being rapped or whatever.
You assuming I'm a human?
Yeah.
What I gotta do to
Yeah,
get
that's
through to
what
you?
I'm
I'm superhuman, innovative,
and
animated,
rubber so that
anything
anything
you
is
say
is ricocheting off of me and the glue to you. Never faded more than ever demonstrating how to give a
Jesus
motherfucking
Christ.
audience feeling like it's levitating, never fading, and never haters. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so anyway.
100 words. It's 100 words in 16 seconds.
Yeah, how
Damn.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
100 words in 16
That is
seconds.
just ridiculous.
Yeah,
He was
how-
working on that for a while.
Yeah, he would definitely that flow definitely had to be.
He didn't just go,
Perfected.
yeah, I just wrote this, guys. What do you think?
Definitely took him
Just-
a little bit to memorize that.
Just woke up.
Yeah.
I just woke up.
Yeah, let's see if you can do that with like the first fucking 100 words of Ivanhoe or something.
So like one of his verses, like if you pick that apart, is the equivalent to someone's like best album, like their best metaphor on each song
Yeah.
of the album is like one of
Exactly.
Eminem's verses.
Yeah.
The one where like, yo, wasn't that shit hot? Eminem's like, I just did that like 16 times. Like,
16 times straight.
16 bars.
No, man, that is one of the very first things I've ever actually kind of reviewed. Oh, yeah, and for any listeners, obviously it's not a review show. Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
That's just the name of the thing. I'm not here to tell you what to buy.
We will
You-
review your intelligence, though.
You fucking sheep. Make your own damn decisions on what you like and what you want. I'm just here to tell you my opinions. And you better fucking like it.
No.
Now,
I can't stop.
Oh, yeah,
chugging
and
this.
I'm Ross. The guest is Russ.
Oh, yeah, don't mix that up.
Yeah.
No.
I'll
mix
punch you
that
right
up.
in your face.
And if you have to address us both simultaneously, it's just Rouse.
Rouse.
We've been Rouse for a while. You
Only
know what I
when it-
mean?
Only when the tips touch.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Awkward. That doesn't happen often.
No.
Not. I can't
All
wait.
right.
I can't wait until we have video of this,
All
dude.
right.
yeah,
This is so stupid.
Set my back to the wall here.
it's an average of 6.5 words a second. That's crazy.
How many?
An average of 6.5 words a second. It was actually 97 words in 15 seconds, not 116, but still
Fact checking.
I still
over
don't
there.
know. Yeah, I still don't know how that happened.
crazy.
Is there a recording of that or something?
That's absolutely insane. Like
Yeah.
that stat you just said is physically impossible.
6.5
I
words a
just want to
second.
throw that out
Is
there.
that the song or is that like the fastest shit?
What if
ever
all
done?
97 words were A?
I-
That's like, damn, that's a lot of
97
A's.
Does that count?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
No,
man.
that
No, you
don't
wanna
count.
try
That's
it.
one word.
Yeah, you're dragging it out. I feel like you have to end it.
I bet
Hey,
that
hey,
to
hey,
have.
Hey, I couldn't even do A that fast.
Hey, yeah,
Let
yeah, yeah,
alone
yeah,
you gotta pick-
97
you
What
gotta
I'm
pick the
saying,
easier
I don't know
one.
how I feel about this stat. I feel like someone we either didn't know how to do math.
I mean, you know how Wiki is.
The quick.
Oh, it's on
brown
Wikipedia?
fox.
Oh,
But
it's just a crock of shit, the whole thing.
the quick brown fox.
No, this
Runs
was definitely
over the
done,
lazy
though.
dog.
It was definitely 100 words in 16 seconds.
Yo.
I just don't know.
For everybody out there, that's the key to Fez, by the way, what Ross just said.
What?
That's the key to figuring out the language in Fez.
In Fez?
Fez from that
I'm gonna
70s
drop
show?
that.
Yeah,
no,
that's what
Fez
I'm
the
thinking.
video game.
Like, oh god,
Oh my
here
God,
we go,
what is
video
this?
games.
No, because there's
Minecraft.
people out there that listen that are playing Fez.
What is Fez?
And that's exactly. It's a puzzle game. It's basically like a 2D. It's almost like Nintendo like style, but it's a 2D world, but you can flip it to 3D. So like the world turns,
But
Oh, you showed me
but it's
that game
always
before.
2D. Yeah, but it's really cool. Like the puzzle that they have, but you got to figure out the language, and it actually shows the fox jumping over the dog, and that's how you figure out what the language is in the game
what?
to be able to decode like part of it. And there's still like a whole anyway.
Yeah, the quick.
What
brown
is the
fox.
fox?
That's for the
What-
Fez players.
Oh, that's what it is. The quick brown, whatever. That's
Yeah. So I'm just gonna throw that out there real quick.
Fez is a 2-dimensional platform game set in a 3-dimensional world. Mind blowing.
I know my mind was blown.
The player character Gomez. No,
I've heard
I'm
enough.
done.
I've heard enough.
Gomez.
Gomez.
A game called Fez. Your main character is Gomez.
That's Dora's cousin.
You need
Listen,
Ez's.
Dora's
listen, that game, we had a bond.
Gomez the Explorer didn't quite have the
Gomez.
same ring to it.
Yeah, no, definitely didn't.
Did you see my shovel?
Don't.
Hit you in the back of the head with that shit.
That shit was awesome.
Sir, have you seen my green card?
Do you guys ever watch any game streaming on Twitch?
No.
All the
Nah,
time.
No.
I mean, Vince got me into it for a little bit, but I haven't really.
No mames.
No, mama, that guy is hilarious though.
Oh, no,
He
who's
cracks
that
me
guy?
up.
The
Just
Mexican
some
runner.
Mexican dude. Yeah, the Mexican runner. That's
Yeah,
his name.
he does speed runs all day. So
Yeah.
basically, he'll run through whatever game,
pretty
like Mario.
entertaining.
Battletoads, dude, kills
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
No. Okay,
Yo,
wait,
Murder.
he's a
whoa,
beast
whoa, whoa.
at that game.
That's
Back
the
me
hardest
up.
game ever made.
Back me
Yo,
up.
he is.
Listen,
an
no,
average-
you are not
I
gonna
agree
beat
with you. That
Battletoads.
game is hard.
Or which one are we
played
talking?
that
Are we
shit.
talking about like Battletoads Double Dragon or just regular
No,
old Battle?
regular
When you gotta
Battletoads.
ride on the fucking the little jet
Yes.
ski thing,
Yes.
and you die because there's no beating it.
This
You mean
dude
because it
is-
goes so fast and it's only
does
running
it.
at 4 frames per second?
Yeah, think of it this way: 13 minutes playing
Yeah,
Battletoads.
dude, it
No,
takes me 13 minutes to get
bullshit.
through the
No,
first
not
level
bullshit.
after dying a
We
million
tried it.
times.
Yeah,
It takes
We
me
tried it. We
13
weren't
minutes to
even doing
blow
a
the
speed
cartridge
run.
out.
Yeah.
yeah,
didn't
Nick
even
and I
do
were
a
trying to
speed
do
run.
that shit.
We were just trying to beat
Just
it.
to
Period.
Oh, dude, I've never beaten it. I don't think I ever got past that thing where you gotta
I've
ride
never
the little
beaten
car.
Battletoads.
I've never beaten it.
No.
That's one
Dude,
of them
I-
games
hard.
where they just were like, let's
I
put this
played
level
the
in this
shit
really
out of
hard.
that game. When I was little, dude, I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah,
Like
but when
I
you're
had
little,
the
you're not
first
on a
couple
mission to
levels.
beat it.
Oh hell yeah, I was.
Fuck no, you're like, okay, new game.
I had the first couple levels down perfect. Like you descend down that pit and you're like whacking crows in the head and shit while you're
Yeah.
hanging from a giant.
Oh,
But you're
fucking-
playing 2-player and you just kill your buddy because
Yeah,
fuck.
Yeah, you keep
everything.
bumping into each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hit that stupid fucking cart thing where you jump in. You either got to duck or go over.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
13 minutes and 29 seconds. Battletoads.
Is that the record?
That's
World
his.
record?
That's his record.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
It was
13
AI.
minutes.
He wasn't playing.
It is definitely
Bullshit. Watch.
It was
I,
AI.
I'll tell
Tool
you.
definitely
assisted
playing.
is tool assisted.
This dude
I don't
gets
wanna hear
into it. There's
Tool
no way
assisted.
you're that into the game.
No,
when
not
you're
tool
not
assisted
playing
at
it.
all. No, this is real. You can watch him. He does it for all these games, man. I gotta find his records.
Does he have the black dude from the fucking the Street Fighter tournament thing announcing it?
Nah.
What? That's what I. You never saw that guy?
Yeah,
I don't know his name.
I know who you're talking about.
He's like, he bopped him on the head like a coconut. Oh, that's it. He's like, always got these terrible things he's saying and shit. You're like, what the fuck? This guy's out of his mind.
Really awful similes and shit.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
at PAX.
Oh yeah. They
I
were
was
doing
like,
a
I
demo
don't
there.
want to talk to him.
All right.
I don't care.
Your
So-
minor
Say
celebrity
some
is
dumb
unimpressive.
shit. Yeah.
All right, here you go. This is what he did. Any percentage, which means he could do warps or anything, 13 minutes and 9 seconds. Without the warps, straight through, 24 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay?
Ridiculous.
Okay, here we go. I didn't even know there was warps in that game.
Darkwing
I
Duck,
didn't get that far.
12 minutes and 36 seconds.
No, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. I'm actually kind of stuck on this warp thing too, because I never made it past what was it, level 3?
So check it out. You know the level where you're on the little, I don't know, hovercraft, fucking
Yeah, that little
spaceship
jet
type-
ski
You know what I'm
thing.
talking about. So you're sitting
yeah.
there, yeah, you're riding that fucking bullshit thing.
Yeah, waiting to die.
If
Whoever's listening to this, you gotta just Google Battletoads.
no, you
Oh,
gotta
no,
play
and-
Battletoads,
and even in
get
the first
freaked
level.
the fuck out.
Yeah, play it on an emulator, and you'll be like, "Oh my god!"
the first level,
No one ever
in
beat
a certain
this.
amount of time, I think you have like 5 seconds or something like that. You have to run and kill the 2 people. So by the time you get to the next part of the screen, there's a little warp, and you just run and jump straight to it. But if you're not fast enough, you won't see it. So
That's
that's how you
real?
get to the warps. Yeah,
It's real?
Yeah, they're real. That's how you get to those.
Fucking Nintendo.
And
Yeah,
Nintendo
all right,
with
so-
technology
It's been
like
fucking
that,
like
shit.
25 years.
Contra.
I still don't know shit.
Contra, 10 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay.
Wow.
The
Okay.
entire game.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
This dude is really
Bullshit.
good, though.
Yeah.
He's really, really
Watch
good
him.
at games.
The Mexican runner.
he
He's
die at
shouting
all?
them out
He's
right now.
he's
Did he probably
entertaining.
even
Yeah, yo, oh my God, do you hear him fucking cursing and getting pissed off? That's why we always
He's
say,
very
no
entertaining.
mames!
Yeah, no
Because that's what he
mames.
always says, man. That shit
God.
cracks
He's
me
very
up.
entertaining.
In
That's
Contra.
the-
Contra's hard as shit.
Yeah, yep.
That's like standard. You
We
hear
tried-
that sound.
we tried beating that,
Oh, you're
too.
dead.
Okay, The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space
I
Mutants. You
never
guys
even
remember that
played-
show?
Nah, I didn't.
I
Or that-
remember
all right.
watching him do that.
Never
one.
played it.
I never
Uh,
liked The Simpsons.
Okay, well, how about this
like,
one?
You guys all shocked.
I don't like The Simpsons. Either.
Contra,
I hated them.
or, yeah,
Family Guy, though.
fucking Castlevania was 33 minutes.
All right, that's not easy.
No, I'm just
The
saying.
original Castlevania.
This guy's a
Yeah.
maniac.
Yeah,
he doesn't
he's
even
a
have
beast.
just like one game he's good at. He's good
No,
at
he has
all.
there's 22 personal records that
He's
he
got
has.
Ninja Gaiden 2.
I bet he makes a bunch of money off of his
He's got
fucking
three.
Twitch feed too.
He's on there every day for
Cool.
hours, man.
Well, he has
What
to
a
be to
life.
get good enough at games like that to be able to beat him that quickly.
Bitch, he's had
and he plays on
27 years.
a legit Nintendo.
Like I used to do.
Oh, that means it could just freeze up on him anytime. Give him that blinking
Yeah,
screen.
because he had to buy parts for it, and he's like trying to figure it out, and everybody's on the stream trying to help him like put the fucking
Yeah.
Nintendo together.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
I used to do speed runs of Super Metroid on Super Nintendo. I had that game. I could beat it to 100% in just under 3 hours, like
Damn.
every time.
I love that game.
That's a scary game. Did you ever
It is
play
intimidating.
Fusion?
Yeah, oh,
That's
my
the scariest
God.
game
Yeah,
ever.
because when you do the one where you're like crawling right under the fucking thing,
And the
it's,
fucking
like, up
thing
top-
comes in, and
my
you're
Oh,
just like,
yeah.
oh my god, I'm about to poop my pants.
Yeah,
I'm
that
so
thing was about.
scared.
And that was a little Game Boy.
Oh yeah,
game.
because you have to.
What?
Yeah, because you have to fight the crazy fusion version
Yeah.
of Samus.
Insane.
Yeah.
Super.
And they're
cool.
like, run. You have nothing.
I was
You're
so
gonna die.
yeah, I was so into that game, man. I'll tell you what, I never thought I could be into a Game Boy game like that. Like
No,
that shit was official.
that one was really good.
I almost beat that game in one sitting when back in the day when it was still pretty new. My dad had back surgery, and I was just sitting in the hospital playing Fusion for
Bummer.
hours, cooking through that shit.
Ain't nothing else to do. Might as well. Shit.
Yeah, right. Just
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah.
Angry Birds.
Other than that, it was Pokemon.
Dude, I wish I
Pokemon.
had come
Yeah.
up with
I think
Angry
that was
Birds.
the only game I ever played on Game Boy.
Which
I'm
one
not
do you have,
gonna lie,
red or blue?
I'm
had
still playing
red,
it right
blue.
now.
Pokemon?
I'm still playing it right now.
What are you
Hey,
playing? Are you
I
playing the
don't-
new one?
I don't
Yeah.
knock you for it. That's awesome.
I
Pokemon's a
absolutely
good game.
love that
Pokemon was
shit.
fun.
Oh,
man.
You're playing the new one on 3DS.
Yeah, it got Y.
I played a little bit of it.
That's probably cool.
Over
Like,
at,
a newer
my friend's
generation
house.
of it.
It's good.
You know about the Twitch Plays Pokemon?
Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You know about that shit?
About what?
I
Twitch
don't
Plays
know about
Pokemon? I
Twitch.
think I told you a little bit about it.
Tell our
Oh, wait a
listeners.
minute. Is it where like every?
Everyone in the chat is giving commands.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it
that
gets
was
input.
Really, really
Yeah.
So
cool.
it's like
It
tens
was like-
of thousands of people
Yeah.
commanding.
like 100 people
There was
putting left
plenty.
and
Yeah,
then another
it was
100
like
people
a
putting
failure
right.
in some
Yo.
moments, dude.
Yeah,
it
I got
didn't-
through it though.
We watched it for like 10 minutes. I think it was Sonic we were
Dude,
watching.
it took
was
them, like-
hilarious.
it
'cause
took
they
them,
just
like,
kept jumping up
weeks.
in the air and then doing the little circle thing. Then jumping up in there and doing the circle
I think
thing.
they
It was
beat
hilarious.
like 2 Pokemon games right now.
Now I
They
have
beat
to ask though,
something else.
with something like that, is it set up so that when the commands are entered from the chat, it automatically enters it into the game, or is there someone entering the
in
commands
queue.
as
No,
they come up?
it goes into the game automatically, but it's
okay.
in queue like it's delayed because there's so many commands being thrown
Yeah,
at it. It
it's
won't
like-
do it right
It's
away.
a constant
yeah.
chat going up. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
There's a little latency going on, but
What
yeah,
a fucking awful idea though for actual fun. Like, could you imagine sitting down like, I'm gonna help the world beat this game, and you're
Yeah,
like,
it's just going. doo-doo-doo,
after
doo-doo-doo,
10 minutes, you're just fucking
You're
red
like,
in the face, veins
yeah.
popping on your
No,
forehead,
go
screaming
left.
at the TV like, Jeff, you fucking asshole, Jeff.
they had like come up with a system though. That's how crazy it is. People worked together enough to come up with a system of like how they would decide what moves they were going to do, so that when you got in the battle, it was automatically doing the up A or whatever like it was supposed to do. Like people were like on that shit. I couldn't believe it.
That's crazy.
But if this was an item,
That's
Oh.
crazy.
if this was an item, they walk past that shit like 600 times just to fucking get there. And you're just like, come on, man, like just
Right,
pick
left,
that
right,
shit
left.
up
Look,
Damn,
I'll be
right.
impressed when Twitch beats Battletoads.
in 13 minutes.
Yeah, in 13 minutes.
Yo, I would be
That's
impressed if
insane.
Twitch could beat Battletoads in
Ever.
13 fucking years.
They would. Yeah, they would never have.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That game is so stupid hard. There's every now and then a game comes out and you're playing it and you're like, this is mad fun. And then you realize that you're making no progress and you're like, why is this so hard?
Oh, what, Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game.
I played a little bit of Dark Souls.
I got to the first boss and then I was like, I looked at it and it just looked at me.
You died.
Dead serious though. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I didn't know where I was supposed to go. I'm just looking, and he just jumped up and ate me.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm
Same
talking
shit
about.
To me, I was like, I ain't going down there.
Put the controller down. I said, I'm done with this fucking game. That's
Yeah,
it.
I absolutely hated it at first, but then I like for some reason I picked it back up, and because everyone was like, "No, you gotta play a little more." And then
Everyone,
I did,
Ted?
and then I was like, "Wow, now
Ted.
I'm hooked." Ted, where's he at? Is he listening?
Yeah,
Bum,
Ted's always the one
Teddy.
that's always trying to get me on there. He tried to convert me so many times. I can't do it.
Ted always tries to convert me to something.
He always tries to convert everyone
That's
to
true
something.
too.
To something.
He
Like,
was always trying to start
and
something.
then as soon as you get converted, he's like, "That's whack," and you're
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?" Dude?
Nah, that shit whack. I'm done.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it was like with the Xbox One. Like he got it like pretty much at launch, and then I ended up getting one like 3 weeks later, and then like 2 weeks later,
And he
he
sold
sold
it.
his
Yeah.
shit. Like
I
yo,
love him.
we both had it for like maybe a month, and he played Battlefield with me like twice.
I fucking love him.
Like he loved Battlefield until I got it, and then he's just like, man, that's just whack.
Ted's my
Throws a
favorite
play
guy,
there.
I think, that ever has gone down in history, because when Guitar Hero was the shit, like
Yo.
back in the day, Ted had that in his truck. He had a utility body pickup truck. And the thing was
Yep.
so beat to the ground. And
Yeah.
it had Guitar Hero in it with a TV.
Picture it was
Oh
like
my
an
god.
like a
He was
1990
good at it,
F-150 with a fucking work box on the back.
Nah, that shit was the best.
And yeah, he had the flip out monitor, like a nice ass flip out screen
he-
on the head unit.
He said the head unit cost more than the truck.
It did. I think. What did he say? He paid like $200 or $300 for the truck.
God.
Got like a $500 stereo. In it. Like I remember one time we went to pick up pizza at Rocco's in it. And like he went in to get the pizza, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat playing Guitar Hero, and there's like a crowd of people on the sidewalk looking at his truck, like, "What the fuck?"
Like, that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah,
Ever.
like, who plays guitar? The best is when he started playing while he was driving.
No way.
Through the fire flame.
Like
Ted, you're crazy.
Yo,
bro.
knee on the steering wheel, guitar in hand. All I remember is "Cowboys from Hell," dude. Like that song, I had to have heard that be played like 1,000 times.
That game, like, I liked it, but I just couldn't play it because it made me so nauseous. Like at the end of the
Nauseous?
song,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because the whole world is waving. Like it's like a heat wave when you've done that shit,
if
man.
you get done a song and you just like look up, the whole
Oh, yeah,
fucking
the
wall,
wall
been
moves.
woo, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
What's
shit makes me
going
Because you're
down?
used to the looking at the
Yeah,
fucking
and
notes
everything's
flying at
fucking
It's
you.
like
flying
when we
by
used
you.
to play DDR back in the day, and then you would close your eyes and start seeing arrows
You would see
every
the
which
arrows,
way
yeah.
and whatnot.
I mean, today, last week.
I haven't played it forever
at the mall.
at the mall.
Yeah, Vince,
Vans.
you were big on DDR
Vans
for
at
a
the
while.
Hell
he
yeah,
was,
I
he was
still
the
got
one that
pads
got
at the
me into
crib.
it.
DDR is that shit, man.
Nice little workout,
It is a good
Yo.
workout.
and
I
it makes you
don't-
feel like you can dance.
I don't think Nick
With
ever
4
met.
moves.
I'll never feel like I could dance.
I don't think Nick ever met Tucker. Our one friend Tucker. He has the legit like
Oh yeah, the hard
foot
pads.
thick steel
Oh, like
DDR pads like would be in an arcade.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
bought them shits.
I feel like Tucker is like the anti-me. Like
In what aspect?
we're like the same,
Pretty much.
but complete like different elements.
Yeah.
So that if we touch, we'd explode. It'd just be mind-boggling.
the day the planet
the day we
ended.
met. Nah, but it's funny though, cause yeah, he has a lot of the same interests as me. It's just like kind of crazy. Who else fucking plays DDR in Street Fighter? Like,
him and his brother.
him.
Especially in that, you know what
Probably,
I mean?
probably everyone that went to PAX.
Well, yeah.
You gotta go next year.
I
That shit is
know.
awesome.
How did you get in?
You
You just go? You just
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
just
buy a
tickets.
pass like months ahead of time.
all right.
Like as soon as they went on sale, we got them.
Carl went to
BlizzCon.
yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking BlizzCon, man.
I was fucking jealous. He came back with like, what do you have? It was like a
Mad
StarCraft
shit.
figurine and like a hat. Like came back with
StarCraft.
mad Blizzard gear.
Love that.
The
game.
main thing at PAX is you're just like checking out. Well, you're waiting in a lot of lines to see like new shit and cool shit, but all the whole time you're playing on your DS. So if you don't have a DS, you got to get one. Cause that's,
Oh, that was the thing to do if you,
Dude,
if you
I'm
weren't.
like as you walk past someone else with a DS, you pick up a street pass, and it's like their little fucking thing on there. You can only let 3 of them or 10 of them into your system at a time. So you got to let them all in, then more come in, and you got to keep letting them in. I got 383
Holy shit.
3 days.
So there was that
Damn.
many people wandering around playing
Dude,
the same damn
seriously?
game? Or just DS in
just
general?
on a DS. They all
okay.
link with each other. But no, there was literally like a whole hallway, probably like 100 yards long, 150 yards long, and it was lined with giant bean bags. And there's just tons of people laying down chilling, and they're all playing DS. Like,
Oh, that's dope.
it's crazy.
That's wild.
I would have been sitting on my cell phone playing balloons.
That's gay as fuck.
Compared to everybody else, that's
Sorry,
lame.
bro.
And somehow,
I don't own
I
a
don't
DS.
understand this. You know, like the stereotypical, like hardcore nerd guys, like balding, but he's still got the long hair and the ponytail.
Yeah.
And he
Horseshoe
stinks,
ponytail.
and he's like, they're either way too fat or way too skinny, and they look greasy and dirty.
Yep.
All those dudes were there, but they had hot ass girlfriends. And I
they're
don't
nerds.
even know the fuck
They're making
how.
money, bro.
So there's
I'm looking
Because
at
the
him
world
blown
is
away.
a twisted, fucked up, awful place to be.
You'd be like, damn, look at that girl. And then the dude would walk up, and you're like, get the fuck out of here.
Why didn't you just make a move and be like, hey, do you want to like make out with somebody that's not greasy?
How do you trust a chick that... No.
Yeah,
No way.
Oh, yeah, true.
Never.
Ugh, that's true.
She
Where's
gotta
that
have
mouth
some
been?
secrets of her own, man.
Yeah.
Where's
True.
that mouth been?
True.
She's dirty.
Dirty
Just like the
little
rest
hoe.
of them. All you girls out there, you are dirty.
Dirty little hoes.
They're dirtier than any dude out there.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
not
love to
even-
get out to a convention like that though. I've never even gone to, like E3 would be like a fucking
You know-
dream come true.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
pretty
actually it's coming up June 10th.
yeah.
Coming up.
That's actually coming up.
Coming up.
One more time.
Oh, God, you just got so attacked.
No. Bah. No, did you hear about what Nintendo is apparently doing?
Are you kidding me, bro?
Oh, God. He pulled out the 6 gun.
He did. He's pointing guns at me, guys.
Doing finger guns over here, people.
Are you...
No, it was my understanding that they're going to release a service that's just like Netflix but for video games.
Gamefly?
Yeah, pretty much. But it's all like streaming and direct download, and it's all Nintendo
Crock of
titles.
shit.
Yeah.
This is...
It's lack of originality.
It's
I'm
You know
garbage
what it is,
everywhere.
though?
They are scrambling. They are losing money left
Yeah,
and right.
man.
They don't know what the fuck
Because they
to do.
released bum ass Wii U. Sorry, Vince just bought one.
They're
and
like, we
shit.
don't know what to do. It's like, how about just make something good?
It looks so mad.
Dude,
let me tell you something.
my brother.
Tell you something here, Sonny.
Let me enlighten you as to the ways of the Wii
I bought a Mario Kart machine,
Oh,
man.
man.
Leave me alone.
Man,
I
you
did
already
too.
have one of those
15
called a
years
Nintendo
ago.
64. bitch.
Yeah, but guess what? New Rainbow Road,
I don't
new
care.
Wario Stadium.
Ain't nobody want new shit like
God,
that.
they're trying-
I do. I'm
I'm
diehard
playing with Nick
Mario.
then. Fuck you guys. You guys
I'm
ain't
with it.
playing. My
I'll
fucking
play.
Wii.
I'll
Love
play.
Mario
I'm
Kart.
coming over tomorrow and playing.
I
And
don't
I'm
get
gonna
it.
tell you it's trash. I'm gonna smash your expensive Wii U controller.
My brother got the Wii U, and he likes it. It's pretty cool, but he's still like, he comes down. I'll be playing Xbox One and shit, and like he sits down next to me, and the Xbox is like, "Oh hi," like recognizes him and shit,
I
logs him
fucking
in
hate
automatically,
Xbox.
and he's like, "Well, that's pretty cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, your Wii can't do that, can it, motherfucker?"
Bitch, I have Xbox.
Remember when I
Mario
told you I
Kart
hated
What
AI?
do you mean?
I'm not talking about
I hate
you.
the Xbox One.
Why do you hate the Xbox One?
Cause
I'd like to know this.
It just does too much.
Wow.
No, it does too much dumb shit like that I don't need
Why is that bad?
because I don't need it.
I mean, my
And
cell
you
phone.
don't need it.
Yeah, nobody needs that shit.
What?
Okay.
Voice controls.
Tell me about all the cars that you don't
Xbox
need, but
on.
you would like to have. I'd like to know.
There's
I'd
not
like to know
enough
this
time.
list.
It's just it just made it more expensive and for like shit you really don't need on it. It's too gimmicky.
what?
It's way too gimmicky.
See,
I
and
reject.
it's not even that good.
no, see, look,
I denounce and
I
reject you.
thought that before it came out and before I had one, I thought that they really were getting too gimmicky with the facial recognition and the voice commands and everything. But then I got one and I started using it, and it really is just pretty fucking seamless to the gameplay.
Nah, I don't
Like
want it.
voice commands in the games, I think is just spectacular. It's so raw.
I'm
I'm
not
playing
gonna-
Battlefield and I'm just like, I need fucking ammo, and it's like boop 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 ammo.
I'm not gonna buy any of the new ones. I just don't want them. I feel like they're just the same as the old ones. There's nothing really changed. Like sure
Well.
they look
I can't
fucking
speak on this
10%
topic.
better than the old system.
Well, neither
but-
can he.
But I'll just get a
But
PC.
he's at least been
and-
around an Xbox One, so I guess
Nah,
he
right
has
now-
some sort of input.
Right now, I feel like it's worthless. I'd rather have a PC because that's all they're becoming. But
Well, yeah.
you know what I mean, and everything's
I mean-
better, and you can get the games on both sides. You
Yeah.
know, oh, it's exclusive. No, fucking exclusive.
I guess.
No, the exclusive shit is whack. That needs to stop. Everything needs to be cross-play.
Yeah, but they're
online.
never gonna do it.
But they
They're just
can't. Yeah,
douches.
they can't do that because, like, right now, your biggest competitors are Microsoft and Sony. Microsoft, obviously, a goddamn giant in any type of tech environment.
They got too greedy, man.
Sony, you know, just about the same, but they have to have exclusive titles to keep people there. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, the main reason I got an Xbox One is because I want to play Forza. Like, I had to get Forza 5, and you can't play that shit on a PlayStation because it's whack.
I want to get an Xbox so I can start playing Halo again.
Oh my god,
Damn.
I can't wait for Halo.
It's been a while.
What's up with the new
I
one
don't.
coming
I
out,
don't
man?
know.
I just never
I don't
went
know,
back
man.
to
I feel like
Xbox.
that should have definitely way too played out now.
Me too, dude. I did not even
not
buy
for me,
Halo
though.
4. I was like,
Not
nah.
for me though. Not for me though. 'Cause I'm a
That's
PlayStation
true.
user.
That's true.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, your PS.
I played Halo 3 for 2 weeks and then my Xbox 360 broke and I got a PlayStation the next day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Because the 360 was a fucking flaming turd.
That was the second time in a year that it had
Yeah,
broke.
but it
I
wasn't.
sent
That was
out,
like the
waited
best
2 months
system
for it
I
ever.
to
can't
come
believe
back.
what I'm hearing right now.
360 was
Red
like
Ring
the-
of Death and
Yeah.
all types
Discrete
of shit.
error.
Discrete error.
But
Every generation of PlayStation,
Yeah.
basically.
It was
Fuck
still
outta
like the
here.
greatest
Let's
system
battle,
ever.
yo. I'll battle every single one of you.
no,
motherfuckers.
PlayStation has terrible.
Look, man, don't get
Whoa.
it twisted.
I'm
I
about to-
have never.
He might pull his
owned-
guns back
I'm
out.
about- you see me adjusting my seat here, right?
He's
Look,
all,
man.
He's all red.
Fucking
Crazy.
Yeah.
ready to roll, son.
Nah, Vince, you
God,
already
they-
know.
All I'm
though.
saying is Marvel sucks. Street Fighter sucks. All heated now.
Drummers suck.
Just so the listeners know, yeah, Vince is our
Has.
co-host, yeah, slash has heat at has heat. He
Thanks.
avid,
Nice little plug there.
yeah, avid fucking fighting gamer. He's like,
Super.
oh
Yeah,
my
love that
god,
shit.
He's got the
Ultimate-
controller and everything.
yeah,
He's got the, button
big ass fight
silencers.
stick.
So nobody can hear him in his
I
basement.
bought Silent Sandwalls. That's right.
yeah, I know you
did.
told me about that.
Damn.
Now I got quiet buttons.
You don't hear that click, 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 click,
I
click,
do like that
It's like a
sound though.
ninja's playing.
Listen.
You know how I silence the buttons? I just put the controller down.
All right, look. I have problems. I admit it.
See, you're too good. So that's all my friends that play fighting games. Are like, oh, you should play fighting games, and they've been playing them forever.
I know-
So
you
they just like
can't, yeah.
you can't jump in. They're like,
I
no,
know.
I'll teach you.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you'll rape me.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna do.
I don't
And
even
you're
like
gonna
playing
enjoy
with
it.
anybody really.
Fucking awful.
Unless you play.
I've played him a bunch of times, and I probably only won one round.
Yeah,
Not a
and he
match,
let
just
you.
a round.
Yep.
He was trying to do
Yeah,
a
and
glitch.
he let me. Right, yeah.
Just see if
He
I
was
could
trying to
get
do
this
some
off while
super
he's trying to
ultra
kill me.
combo, and he couldn't get it done. So that's how I beat
See if
him.
I could do this while he's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I remember when Mortal Kombat came out for 360. Like, I guess it was the most
That
recent
shit
one.
was so good.
Yeah, I love that game. But I remember watching Tucker play it online, and it was just stupid. Like he was just too fucking good at it. Like he was playing as Scorpion, which was already one of the most powerful characters in the game. And he had this fucking combo down. He was just like romping on people.
Yeah, he's just got a
He had,
knack
like-
for knowing.
He had like 9 perfect rounds in a row online, like ranked matches. Like just raping
reckless.
people without getting touched.
Crazy.
And then he's asking me like, "Hey, you want to play?"
I gotta
Like,
say,
no.
there's this game we played at PAX. Out of all the shit there, they had like
Pac-Man.
that game Evolve and everything like that. They had like crazy shit. But the coolest game I think is called Brawlhalla, and
What's
it's
that?
pretty much
Can you spell that?
Brawlhalla.
Brawl
spelling
isn't like
it.
a fight, like
Like
BRAWL,
brawl, like fighting, and then like Valhalla.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's pretty much
K.
with a K. So it's pretty much like Smash Brothers, but there's only 4 characters, so each player gets one, and it's more item based. Like everyone has like the same moves, but it's all item based, and it's addicting. The
Okay.
funnest thing I definitely played there.
Okay.
If
What did you
get
play it
and- I don't know what that was on. I think it was on a PC. It's coming out for Steam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But
Cool.
they're trying to get it on all platforms, I think the guy said. But that shit, if you get 4 people sitting down, absolutely the funnest game ever.
No
We
shit.
were addicted. They kicked us off after an hour. They're like, you got.
You were on there for an hour.
We were on
though?
it for an hour. They were like, get the fuck out of here.
That's awesome though. That's a long
Yeah, I mean
time.
the
Yeah.
fact that you were
No, it was
able
very,
to play it
it was
that
very
long.
overlooked. A lot of people were just like, it was like tucked off in a corner. And people are over there like, it's fucking League of Legends booth, fucking just sucking everyone's dick over there like losers.
I know League of Legends. Oh my God.
Our guest
Oh my
last
God.
week was
No,
he's avid
no,
player.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucking hate League,
he
dude.
loves
League player.
My brother
you know,
loves
I think
League
to
too,
each
man.
their own,
Here we
but
go
I
with the
can't
video
get into
games.
it.
Yeah, I mean everybody. Yeah, everybody
Let's talk
likes
about
their own
Grand Theft
shit.
Auto or something, or
Let's talk about
NBA 2K13.
fucking, yeah.
Or...
Let's talk about carjacking.
NBA
bitches.
2K, they're switching their servers.
Oh, it's about
Oh
damn
my
time
god,
because
are they
for the
going to switch
past
to ones that work?
They
For the
might work
past
this time.
4 years, their servers have been terrible. It's not even just the new gen.
That's because they're
It's just been straight up terrible.
Yeah.
wait 2K. That's ESPN, right?
Well,
Are they
yeah.
owned by EA?
No,
EA owns
no,
everyone.
That's
Sega,
2K Sports.
Sega is 2K.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I thought Sega got bought up.
Yeah.
Then
it's
EA.
2K.
Oh,
Well,
'Cause I know
2K
EA
Sports,
is
right?
just
Yeah.
Or
been-
just 2K, and then when they have the sporting games, it's sports.
too much stuff.
it's
Well,
too complicated.
I miss Sega versus
And- yeah.
Nintendo.
It just really bothers me when you buy a fucking video game and you can't play it online because it's like our servers are butt.
Yeah, that's what
I
I
was
mean.
so
buy a
fucking
video game,
mad.
there's no
It's
disc
very
in it.
frustrating.
Yeah, I bought that to play with people. I didn't buy that shit to play by my fucking self. I bought that to play online with everybody, and the first day I could not play with my friends. I was so fucking mad.
It's very
Second day,
frustrating.
nothing. 2 weeks later, nothing. Guess what? Still can't fucking play with my friends.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
fuck that game. I spent $60 for no reason.
Couch
Yeah, it's
co-op.
crazy. I know a lot of people that play that
Yep.
game, and
Yeah.
I usually just play it to do like the online fantasy drafts.
Yeah.
You draft your own team, and then you play in a league with it. But
Yeah.
the servers are so terrible that you can't even get halfway through a season.
Yeah.
So it's just a waste of time.
Even waiting for the game to start.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
5 minutes for everything to load, all the stats and shit.
Yeah.
Like it
Oh.
updates everything. You got to
Yeah.
just sit there. You're like, I don't even.
It shows your starting lineup
Usually,
like 27 times.
If I'm gonna play 2K, it's fucking impulse. Like, and as soon as I put that shit
you
on,
wanna, yeah, you
I'm
want to
done,
just get
man. I
right
don't
into
even-
the
yeah,
game.
I'm done. I don't want to play
Yeah,
anymore.
I know exactly what
The
you mean.
best,
You
dude.
did that shit with GTA, right? You were like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Yo.
I popped that in plenty of times.
We were,
in my
uh,
garage, and I'm just like, yeah, turn it
Yeah,
off.
same game.
We were trying to play NBA 2K at Ted's house on the Xbox One, and
Is Ted the best at it? Clearly.
I wish
let
I-
him tell it.
Wish we could have played on.
I wish he was here.
But yeah, we go into the multiplayer like matchmaking thing. You know, it shows like what is this, like 5 or 7 courts or something like that. It shows on the screen, and there's like mad games going on. You could play like
Oh, that shit's hot.
1-on-1 to yeah, it's so cool. So like we get it all set up and it's loading, and it was like 15 to 20 minutes of loading to fill this game, to fill up all the courts and everything. And then it gave like the 5-second countdown or whatever to actually start a game, and the fucking server crashed and it kicked them out. So we legit had like 20 minutes into the loading screen to play multiplayer
That's when
before
you
that
rage.
shit
Yeah.
crashed.
I had
I
something
don't know.
similar.
I
So
just don't
salty.
understand how they take advantage like that. I just don't get it. Like, what are you not fixing?
You know,
It's because of modern video games, man. The internet is fucking spoiling everyone. You don't have to make a good game anymore because if it's broken, they can just patch it later.
Exactly.
They had everybody. Where you can line up at the court to get everyone in there. So I go and I wait in line. I'm the first one there, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm the first one on this fucking full court. We're gonna get a game. I see people showing up. Everybody's there. It's 4-on-4. All of a sudden, I'm waiting. Oh, there's one more. We need one more. Nobody shows up. Oh, this person leaves. That person. Oh, shit. Everybody's leaving because someone else left. And it's like, I couldn't even play the fucking game.
Yeah.
So when I did get online, I had nobody there.
Yeah.
It was pointless.
Don't
They
get
need
sports games.
2K, get
That's-
your shit together.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be
I want my money
advice to
back.
you.
I've seriously,
buy
I've
sports games.
yeah, I've never been a fan of sports games on
Madden,
console at all.
I don't buy Madden anymore.
Madden's
That's the
weak
same
sauce
game
now.
every
What you
year.
mean? Yeah, Madden
At
'98.
least 2K, they'll
for
switch
16
up
years.
the crossover physics and they'll change some shooting physics around. But Madden is the same thing every single year.
And then they claim that they're trying some new innovative thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like putting footprints in the
Oh,
snow.
all new.
Holy shit! Get the fuck out! You did
all new.
The graphical advancement, I can see the grass moving in the wind.
I heard this kid say the other day. I was talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, but like you can see like the crowd and their faces." I was like, "Who gives
With
a
their
fuck?"
Yeah,
man?
I don't
Their
care.
flat squares, triangular faces.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if they just make the background black completely. Like, I don't.
Make it
Bitch,
look
I
like
had
an
more
empty
fun
stadium.
playing Tecmo Bowl, and that's got nothing.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, Tecmo Bowl was the shit. Though.
That is
What was the
addicting game.
what was the football game for original Nintendo where it was all robots?
Oh
Oh,
no.
20 something.
Yeah,
It's got some
that's right. It was a
wacky-ass
year,
80s
wasn't
name.
it?
I thought you were talking about Blitz at first until you said robots.
Yeah,
'Cause
Blitz
was that
on
game.
64 was the shit.
Oh yeah,
Remember all the
Blitz
cheat
was
codes
pretty
you can put in
badass.
Yes.
like big heads and crazy.
You can make a
cheat.
dude like 8 feet tall,
Yeah.
Blitz was
500
fun.
That
pounds.
game was fun.
That was like, just entertaining.
The hockey version of it is fun too. I forget what that's called.
Look at
But
you
that's
guys
really
googling
Cyberball.
Cyberball. That's it.
Was that it?
Yep.
Yep, Cyberball.
That shit was funny as hell. Sorry, if you got like a hard hit off, fucking blast a robot in half, and then like the hover ambulance would come out and take the busted chunks of robot off the field.
I love what the 80s thought the future was going to be like. If they only saw what it really turned into.
Like,
Just
have
this
you ever
crock
watched
of
Back to the
shit.
Future recently?
Yeah.
The second one where they
Yeah.
go into the future, nothing looks like that. And
What-
it's the year 2015, I think.
It's
they go there.
2015. I was wondering
Yeah.
what the year was.
It's 2015, I think they go, and it's nowhere near where we're at.
I love
remember
that shit.
When I was younger, like I used to think 2000 was the future.
Yeah.
So like when we
so
hit year
future.
2000, we were gonna have the hover cars.
Yeah,
and
right.
it
Not
was just
even
all of a
close.
sudden it was just going to be like
They're just
welcome.
making cars that can parallel park themselves.
They
now.
wanted hoverboards. Back
Oh
then,
man, I want that.
Oh,
so bad.
I
Yo.
would punch a baby in the face for a hoverboard.
I would
tell
definitely.
me.
I wouldn't even care
that
if he
mu-
cried. I'd be
I
like,
would
shut
do-
up! I got
shut
a
up, I got a
hoverboard."
hoverboard.
I hit him with the hoverboard.
Yo, please tell me you saw the fake
everybody
video,
fell for it.
the
They're like,
fucking hoverboard
Oh
video.
my god, this shit is like
coming
real.
out
I was like,
finally?
no, you fools.
Yeah, dude, I legit had someone approach me and be like, "Yo, did you see a hoverboard is real now, man? They got video of it, and testing and everything." And I'm like,
no,
I was like, okay, no, like just
Yeah,
no.
okay, no.
Like, yo, did you see?
And then they show me
Godzilla?
the
This shit is real
video,
now.
like they're playing the video, and they're like so
It's so-
convinced, like, "Oh my god, look at it, it's so raw." And I'm just like, "Are you fucking retarded?"
Dumb.
Oh, okay.
Dumb.
It was orange and like or like a hot.
It was
Neon
the
or
hot.
something?
It
It
was the
looked-
one that
It's an exact
yeah.
replica of the one from the
Back
movie.
to the Future. Yeah,
And they got Tony Hawk, and he's like, yeah, it's like totally crazy.
Yeah, and then they got the
Like,
guy that-
like, I'm Tony Hawk. Like,
It's like
I'm like
dude, I did a
180.
900 on it.
Yeah,
I have,
and they
like,
got
a bunch
fucking
of
the
games.
doc. They got the doc from there, from
Yeah.
Back to the Future
Doc
too, like
motherfucking
endorsing it.
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Bullshit.
comes on, and he's like, back when. You're like, what?
yeah.
This dude's still alive.
Great Scott! I just can't believe how gullible people can be, though.
gigawatts to power this hoverboard.
1.21 gigawatts. Whoa.
I love how nobody had the heart to tell them back when they were filming that it's gigawatts,
Hey,
and he just sounded like a twat the whole time. Like,
I
what's a
think that
gigawatt?
they wanted to make their own little thing. That's what I
No, they actually legitimately said that they had no idea how it was supposed to be pronounced.
Oh, really?
Like, have you seen
What did
this?
he say?
He said gigawatts.
Gigawatts?
Gigawatts.
Oh,
Through the whole
shit.
movie, it's like 1.21 gigawatts, but it's it's gigawatts. But have you seen this GE commercial? They have Michael J. Fox narrating it, and he says 1.21 gigawatts, like says it properly in the commercial. I was like, oh,
fuck that. You better stick to it now.
I
after
like
all these
gigawatts
years.
better. Sounds
stick to the script, you shaky bastard.
Yeah, they sound more fucking
my God.
powerful.
I was trying not to go that route.
Come on, you gotta go
I
that
know,
route.
'cause
He's waiting for it. If he's listening to this right now, he's like, "Oh, they're gonna make a shaky joke. Where's it at? Son of a bitch."
I fucking hope he's listening.
Me too.
Just like the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode with Michael J. Fox. Have you ever seen that?
No,
I've never seen that, but I can already imagine
It's
where
like
it's
it's
going.
like the last episode.
Oh,
I
really?
forget.
It's like in the last season.
That dude is.
I forgot about
crazy.
that shit. I
It's
don't know.
like
I gotta watch it.
oh man,
Cur-
forget what the hell happened.
You know what? That's one of those shows that I've only seen very few
Dude,
episodes,
it's so funny though.
and I
love
love it,
that
but I've
show.
never
Wait,
just
was it
watched
you
it.
that I was trying to get to watch that? We watched it at my house.
Yeah, we watched a little bit of it
Okay,
at your house back in
yeah.
the day.
for some reason,
Yeah,
Jews
Curb Your
just make me
Enthusiasm.
laugh.
Who?
Them funny Jews like that. They just.
Like I set him up for that or something.
Yeah, it's like
I heard you.
have you watched any of it's comedians in cars getting coffee?
No.
It's Jerry Seinfeld's new like web show, and I think it's
Jerry
pretty damn
Seinfeld.
funny, but it's just like him and a random comedian, and they literally get in a car and they go get coffee, and they just bullshit about life and whatever. And I thought it was pretty damn funny. They have he had Howard Stern on there.
Oh, that's the ugliest man alive.
Oh yeah,
But
that
it's
hair
bitches.
though. He has one majestic fucking mane, man.
That hair dough.
That hair dough with a D.
Yeah, definitely
Like a weed.
majestic mane on that man.
He caught a lot of shit for that show though, because they were like, "Why don't you have any black people on the show?"
So stupid though.
His main chick
And
is
he
a
pretty
black
much
chick.
responded. He was just like, "What? Like fuck y'all. I'm having whoever I want on my show."
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
"I have people that I think are funny." And he had Chris Rock on.
Nah, his best people were them retards that he brought on.
What?
Yeah, what's his fucking name? Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, yeah.
Beetlejuice.
He was in Burlington Center Mall before.
Yeah. Who, me? He's all fucking
Swear to
little.
God.
Big
Really?
ass teeth. That's all he ever
That
said.
small black
He'd be like,
dude was in the
Beetlejuice,
Burlington
spelled
Center
red.
Mall.
Who, me? Yeah, you.
When the Burlington Center Mall was
Beetlejuice,
popping, of
Beetlejuice.
course.
You never saw that
Beetlejuice.
shit? Beetlejuice.
I've never.
He's a
Oh
really-
wait,
he's
you're
a
talking about
midget.
Howard Stern show. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about
Oh.
fucking comedians
Yeah.
and cars
No,
and coffee. I
Howard
was like,
Stern.
ain't no
No, no,
Beetlejuice
no,
on that
no,
shit.
no, no.
Yeah, that was confusing.
Oh yeah, from the Howard Stern show.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Howard
everybody.
Stern show used to do some funny shit though.
Yeah,
I remember they had this
yeah.
like super sexy chick on there, or no, it started with this midget guy.
They always had a fucking midget.
But
The
do
one
you-
was from Bordentown. My mom went to school with him, Frankie Burns.
For real?
Yeah, they
No
used to
shit.
throw him into like fucking bowling pins and shit like that. Like,
Oh my
no,
God.
he used to get paid to do midget tossing at parties. They would throw him.
Really?
I swear to God.
What, they didn't have no kegs laying around?
No, I don't know. It's probably
Guess
more
it's
fun to
just
throw a
funny to
live
throw a
midget.
midget,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Kegs don't
He
scream.
He works at ShopRite.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Little tiny guy.
That's pretty cool.
Shout out to ShopRite.
Shout out. Shout out to
Hold
midgets.
it down.
Shout out to that midget working.
Hey, ShopRite, want some advertising?
Yeah, right. Send me some food.
But no, I remember he had this midget on the show, and it was like he had never. I think he was a virgin or some shit. He wanted to get laid, so Howard Stern made it his mission to get this guy laid. So he actually had this girl come on, and she was fucking beautiful, like a really gorgeous girl. And she brought her boyfriend and everything, and the boyfriend's like, yeah, it's fine, like I don't care. And she was actually saying like her boyfriend was too big, and she didn't like it that much, so she wanted to bang the midget because she thought it would feel better. But like it was like the most awkward.
Did it turn out the
fucking-
midget had a bigger one than the dude? That would be so amazing.
I don't think that was the case.
story.
It'd be like Mini Me when you use a tripod and shit, like an Austin Powers. So stupid.
That's what Beetlejuice looks like.
The ugliest man.
Yeah,
Ugliest man alive.
a giant.
He made a porno.
row of
giant
teeth.
small- what?
Yeah, he
Get
made a
outta
porno.
here.
I swear to God. Look, he's like, I gotta look at it.
Get out of here.
Beetlejuice had a porno.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He
I
had-
hope it was
I
just
think-
with a fucking crazy Japanese
Nah,
sex
I
bot.
think he made a porno with
iRobot.
one of the other fucking guests from Howard Stern show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Might have been that midget.
Didn't Howard Stern used to do like topless shows or something too? Like
No.
they, like it was a
He used to
radio
have
show, but they
their-
would just sit there topless
Yeah,
anyway.
he would have the girls that he'd be interviewing just sit there topless.
Yeah, but he had, what was
And the
that?
radio show ended because he's like, oh my God, look at your
Like, look at your
boobies.
boobies.
No, no,
The
you
whole
got
time.
boobies are
Amazing.
perfect. What are those
Breasts.
double D's?
I do, yeah, I did always love the way he would do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
And they'd be
Really
talking
tight
about
on the
something, then he'd be like, wait.
Wait.
Can you just turn sideways a little bit?
I need a
Nah,
good
his
profile
interviews are the
view of
shit,
your
though.
Testicles.
He has really good interviews though.
He definitely does.
Oh yeah,
I used to watch that shit all the time.
he asks some hard hitting questions that we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets to the nitty gritty. I don't. Yeah,
We don't have anyone on here. You can never ask anybody like anything cool because there's no one on here that's like,
Yeah,
He's
That-
got like
yeah.
famous people and shit.
no,
You
yeah,
could be
I know
like,
exactly what
were
you
you
mean.
drunk when you crashed into all them kids?
Duh.
Like everyone wants to know.
What, you think I did that sober?
Yeah.
Driving through fucking photo day at the elementary school.
You crashed through a car in the school.
Nah, hopefully someday get some people of relative fame.
Hey man,
So you can ask
I'm
them
pretty
relative.
famous.
I-
I'm
yeah.
pretty famous.
We'll be there one
Right.
day.
I'll say I throw relative fame out there because it's
I'm like 0.1% famous as fuck.
faff bitches. Faff.
Famous as a
Famous as fuck.
I'm sure there's someone out there that's like, yeah.
We'll hook you up with the fucking. We need faff t-shirts
Hell yeah.
so people ask.
Probably got some fans in Japan. Everyone's got fans in Japan.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to go to Japan like ASAP. I
I'm
want to
coming
park
with.
my car and let that shit spin around in a circle. I want to see that shit happen.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
He's
You
got
go to
some
the-
he
crazy
knows shit
valet
that we don't
service
know
they
right
got.
now.
Elaborate.
Yeah, so
Please elaborate.
there's parking garages when you drive your car in. You park that bitch, you hit the button, and then it fucking goes up, and there's another empty parking spot. And you
Oh,
cycle
yeah.
to your car.
Yeah, it's
there's
parking
multiple,
elevators.
Yeah, multiple parking spots.
Anyone
in
that's
one
ever seen
parking
Fast and
garage.
Furious Tokyo Drift.
Bada bing. And it's real.
Yeah, those are real things.
Yeah,
Why does
it's not-
Japan gotta have cool real stuff?
That's
You know
Japan
why,
is the
though?
shit.
It's
Because they
because
could be
Japan is
gone.
forced to build vertically because they have a tiny little fucking volcanic island of a country
Yeah, they're
that's
idiots.
just eventually a big ass wave is going to come through. There goes your whole country.
Yeah. That's my problem. That's why I'll never live there.
That's my fucking problem.
And if I do live there,
Fucking problem.
if I do live there, I want to live on the very top floor of a skyscraper, and I want it to be detachable and double as a boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not asking much.
So I could just, I
I
want to be able to sail my penthouse suite away from Japan at any point.
Skyscraper
With a
boat is
paddle and
not going to work.
Skyscraper boat, man.
Top heavy as fuck.
Come on,
It's
Google.
good.
You hear this?
Japan has
Skyscraper
like one of the
boat, get
biggest
your shit
water
together.
parks in the world too, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, and it's
I saw
all
this
pee.
show on it. It's all
There's so many people in that thing.
Have you seen the show though?
Oh
It's like
my
Yeah,
all
they're just
extreme
in the
water
pool, like
parks.
packed next to each other.
Yo,
like,
this one
going up and
water
down the
slide though,
waves.
it's like the biggest water slide ever. It's huge.
Yeah, they got people piled on top of each other and shit.
It's crazy though.
Yeah, but their whole
I would
house is like the
definitely
size
go.
of this room. They're
P
like, "Oh, yeah."
Central.
It's like 19
it's so
people living
roomy.
in it. There's
Oh
like
my
27 people.
Yeah.
Read, cook, eat shit.
Sleep shit. And that's just the first room.
Yeah. No, bitch, it's only one room. You hang up a sheet to
They
get
all
different
got
rooms.
studio apartments.
Yeah, man. We were talking about studio apartments last week, and
Yeah,
like
right.
it is funny though, because like there's a huge movement in Japan where like there's grant money and things being awarded to people to design more effective and space efficient homes. You know what I mean? Like how can you use every square inch of a house to your
To its
advantage?
full capacity.
So they've got these crazy houses that are like 6 feet wide
Yeah.
and like 20 feet deep, 3 levels, but like the ceiling is just high enough to not scrape your head. And like, I don't know, man. I don't think I could do it.
So if Shaq comes over,
I could
I'm
never.
fucked.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, Shaq
one
would
is
have
that
to
big in
crawl
Japan.
through the house.
So
Yeah, no one.
No
except
one is
Yao.
that
they
big.
have more stuff like that, but it's even smaller. Like, you know, it's not even that deep. It's for like students. So basically, it's like this little fucking dog cage, basically.
What the
Like,
fuck?
it's not that big at all. Like, you can lay down, and I think you can roll out of bed.
Was it prison?
That's pretty much it. It's smaller than a prison cell,
That's crazy.
legitimately. So
Wow.
like
They're
the
really
whole
living
point
in
is,
fucking drop boxes and postals.
so yeah, their whole thing
Welcome
is
to my
like,
house.
okay, so I wake up, you know, I go to school, I do my classes, then I go to work all fucking day, and I only come here to fucking sleep and get a shower.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but what happens when you're just like trying to chill?
That's your spot, man. You go chill somewhere else, man. Go to the fucking park. If you don't want to sit in that little 6x6 room all day, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, but see, why instead of building tiny little houses in a bunch of fucking public parks, just have normal sized houses and no parks, like America.
Fuck that.
Fuck
Bunch of fat people in big houses.
Then you get like Camden, and nobody
Oh.
wants Camden.
No.
Yeah, I saw somebody was like, they had a house
That's
listed
true.
in Camden, and it was like real cheap to rent. And I was like, nah.
No shit, it
I'm
was
good.
cheap
How
to
do you?
rent.
Yeah, because
Nah.
it comes with
Yeah.
your murder.
Comes with
But that's the
bullet
thing, though,
shells in
yeah.
your front door.
How would you like to know that you'll live here for the rest of your life? 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Dead.
Yeah, it was like $800 for like a whole house. to
Yeah,
rent.
for an eternity.
to rent? Fuck that.
Yeah.
It better be $200 a month.
Bulletproof foyer.
800 seems like
That
a
ain't-
lot
I would
to be
hope
living
so.
in Camden.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not paying $800 a month and living in Camden.
You can't
No
pay
way.
me $800.
No,
to go to
yeah,
Camden.
exactly.
Unless
Couldn't
you're
pay
like,
my monthly rent for me to stay there. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like literally right across the street from the aquarium, and even then,
It's still kind of sketchy down there.
Yeah, they can walk.
I'm
there.
not a fan of Camden
They
at-
can
at
walk.
all.
Not that far.
you say you're not a fan of Camden
At all, like in any way. Like, there's nothing there that I would want to go to.
but
No.
duh.
Yeah, but I mean, normally a place would have something where you're like, yeah, this is like, we're proud of this. What does Camden
Ain't got
say they're
shit.
proud of? I
The
want to know.
only things that they have are
They're-
the
they're-
aquarium and Susquehanna.
They're not even in Camden. They're not actually Camden. I don't consider that part of Camden.
Well, it is technically Camden, but it's like the 1 block safe zone in Camden. It's like a
Yeah.
DMZ. It's like we have the fucking Korean demilitarized zone just for the event spot in Camden.
Camden is proud of the time frame in the day that no one gets murdered.
Yeah.
That's what they're proud of.
I believe
Ain't
it.
nobody get
We went
murdered
1
from
hour.
noon to 8.
Yeah.
Noon to 8, you safe.
Come to Camden at 2:00 and you won't get killed.
But if
2
you're
and
here at
2:15.
2:05, yeah. Murder.
I had when I was doing the jury duty stuff, I had to drive, and like I wasn't even in Camden yet, and there was already a fucking cop car sitting on the side,
Yeah,
not
and when
with
they
someone
see-
in it, on cinder blocks.
Oh.
Like,
on cinder blocks.
Fucked.
So like the wheels had been stolen.
yeah, They fucking steal shit from the cop cars.
Dude, they need to blow that place up.
Yeah,
And
I didn't
you
even
know
get
that
in
is-
Camden yet.
I accidentally got I was right in the center street of Camden. I was running through every single red light. I didn't give
Fuck
a
yeah, I
fuck.
wouldn't
I was
stop.
like, let me get out of here.
You
No.
better. I'll drive through there in an
I
Abrams.
stopped at the first red light and I turned around and I'm like, nah, forget this. I just booked it through every single red
Yeah.
light.
Oh yeah,
That's
man.
the same way
I
I
said,
did it.
fuck it. I was like, I would rather a cop pull me over right
Fuck
now
yeah.
than just be sitting at every red light.
And he wouldn't
Hell
even pull
no.
you over. He would just drive behind you and be like, "Okay, when's he gonna get out of here?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking write up this paperwork for murder.
Yeah. I
Yo,
can't-
me and JR, we almost got carjacked in Camden.
What were you and JR doing in Camden?
We hit the wrong exit coming back from Philly the one time. We were hauling ass over, was it Ben Franklin or whatever?
Yeah.
And
You
we
gotta-
hit that first exit thinking we were going to like 76 and shit.
Oh my
And
God,
it was like,
that's when you just jump medians. Like,
It was
fuck
just like,
it. I'm
yeah,
out of
dude.
here.
Do what you got to do to get out of there, man.
yo, and that was it. It was like two something in the morning. We pull up to a red light and we're sitting
Oh
there.
my God.
We're just
2
sitting
in the
there
morning,
listening to
that's
music.
like, that's when they're all crawling the streets ready
that's
to
when
kill.
they're all there.
Dude,
smoking
you have no
crack.
idea. It was so creepy. Like we're sitting there and I look over and there's people chilling on a porch.
Don't
like,
look at them.
like
No,
smoking
don't.
cigarettes
And
or
then don't
whatever.
not look at
Straight.
them. You can't
No,
do
Don't not look at them. Don't
Why
look
you
at
not
them and
looking
don't
at
not
us?
look
Why
at
you
them.
not looking at us?
Yo, dog, you afraid to look at
Why
me?
aren't you even trying to stare in our direction?
Yeah, they're just finding reason.
Yeah, like we're
Motherfucker!
sitting at this red light for like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds, and I'm kind of looking around. I see there's a bunch of people hanging out on porches and everything, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, it's like a Saturday night or something. And then all of a sudden, they all just kind of like start walking towards the car.
Yeah,
No.
And they're all like staring at us, walking at the car, and I was just like, "Yeah, we need to go through this red light
go.
ASAP."
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
feel
he
you, man.
fucking tacked it up and dumped the clutch, left 2 big old patches of rubber through this red light, and we did not stop until
Hell
we
no.
were
I
out.
feel you on that. I was ghost. I was
Dude,
out that
there's
town.
no way I
No.
would ever be caught dead there. Well, I would be caught dead there. Cause
Yeah, you could be caught
Yeah.
dead there.
Honestly, that's one of the reasons I love New Jersey, though, is like we live in fucking farmland, and we're like 25 minutes away from goddamn murder capital.
super murder
Yeah,
capital.
and Trenton's not any better. right
Trenton-
now.
Hell no.
Worse than Camden now, probably.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say worse, but it's definitely.
It's bad
Definitely
out
bad.
in Trenton.
Yeah.
It's very bad out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. What was it? A couple years ago, there was like a whole prank going on online. People were trying to get people to wear gang colors unintentionally and go to Perry Street in Trenton.
Nice.
Oh my God.
It was
Well,
like
wait,
I can't
wait.
remember.
If you fall for that trick and you're dumb enough to do it, you,
deserve
deserve
to
what
get
you
shot.
get.
yeah.
You deserve to get shot.
Like, hey,
in
we're
the
having a
dick.
firefighters meeting on
Yeah.
Perry Street. Wear as much red as you can.
It's
and
like
come to Perry
it's
Street.
Like, it's like one of them YouTube prank douches. We're gonna go to Perry Street. I'm gonna wear funny colors. Like, go ahead, fuck. Get shot. I can't wait for this prank show.
I saw a super funny prank. It was like somebody, I guess they had taken a good amount of time to do it. They set up a bunch of fake profiles on a dating website and started talking to all these lonely guys. You know,
Oh god, this is already terrible.
Catfish.
Why you gotta mess with
Yo.
these lonely dudes?
I
But
know,
no, this
man.
Poor
Just
guy.
leave-
But
their
this is
life
the-
already sucks.
That's why this was so great, though, because he set it up so every single one of them, like he told every single person that he had contact with through the fake accounts to meet him at this one specific corner in New York City at a very specific time of the day. And then he had like photographers and shit ready. So there's mad pictures of all these lonely ass guys holding roses and shit.
That's beat.
And the guy took, the Forever Alone meme face.
Yeah.
He had cut that out and taped it up on the bus stop, and like none of them noticed it
Damn.
for the longest time. So for like a half an hour, there's all these lonely nerds like milling around with flowers and shit, waiting to meet this girl that doesn't exist.
Wow.
And the whole time, there's like photographers just like dumbasses taking pictures of them in front of the Forever Alone.
So,
Hey,
so the
insult
little
to
bit of
injury.
hope that the dude's got, like, oh, I can
Yeah,
find someone
he's
online
done
with
now.
millions of people on there. Oh, this is
Yeah.
great. And now he's like, wow, I'm
Super catfish.
totally embarrassed. I hate
Shot
my
through the
life.
heart. He's done.
See, now, it
he'll
can-
never fall in love.
Can you call that catfishing though? Because I thought catfishing was like specifically.
I would call that being a total douche.
Well, I guess-
But
Yeah, it is just a dick move
yeah,
in general.
catfishing period
So
is a
dick.
dick move. I think I
You
know
thought
what
you
you're trying to
found
get at,
love in this crazy world.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's beat.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked though.
Them
Like,
dudes probably killed
cultivate
themselves.
some type of emotional connection with this person and then just shove them into
Yeah.
the dirt.
Like, I'm not real.
Got you,
No
bitch.
one loves you. Oh shit.
Yeah, but if you can't recover from that, you're a weak bitch.
Yeah, you are. You're
Personally.
definitely
Oh, yeah.
weak-minded.
Yeah, but leave the.
Imagine
weak dudes
what if that
alone.
was
It's not like you were in love with the
Leave
person.
him alone.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. You're extra fucking weak if you can't get over that.
What if that was your
Yeah, but what if
very
he's already
first
like? What if it's
quote-unquote
already like the
love?
worst life ever?
He's like
oh my
pushed to the
god,
edge.
just lost his
Yeah, what if it's
job.
like,
all this
If
shit,
I don't
and then
get this
boom.
girl, I'm telling you, I'm gonna kill myself.
This is it.
This is it. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I'm gonna cut my
If
dick
this
off and
bitch
jump out a
don't
window.
show up,
Oh God! Imagine that. What if that really did happen and like this guy accidentally coordinated the largest public mass suicide in
That'd be
forever?
the greatest.
All these forever alone guys just like killing each other on the corner. and shit.
Greatest.
It would definitely make for some interesting video. 13 men carrying roses kill themselves
Yeah.
today in New York City.
Oh man, those poor people.
I know, I can see like where some people are probably like their chances are.
Dude,
pretty
that
low.
just sucks.
They
You
got
don't
no
fuck
chances.
with somebody
Nah.
like that.
Yeah.
man.
So it's like you already have the lowest self-esteem, and then you just like.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I
For you to
looked
be
at-
online dating, you can't have much self-esteem.
You're gonna
Hey
go.
man, I have an online dating profile.
Let's back that shit up. Hold on a second. Online
just
profile
saying.
does not mean you have low self-esteem.
What you got? That Plenty of Fish account? That ain't.
I did, yeah.
That's not eHarmony or Christian Mingle or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm on
that's
Black
like
People
the
Meet.
real
Black
deal.
People
I'm gonna shoot you down on that one. I completely disagree
Yo,
with
actually-
that. Yeah, that's like just normal now.
Russ
to
made
have
the
an
joke.
online
All
dating
right, yeah,
profile.
Russ made the joke about blackpeoplemeet.com.
I'm
You
on
can,
it.
you
I'm on
can,
blackpeoplemeet.com.
you can make a Caucasian profile on
Yeah.
there.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's like
You
actually
can-
a tab where it says,
Yeah,
What
like
are
when you make your
Caucasian?
profile, you can you're
Well,
Caucasian.
what if you're
But you
mixed?
probably can't make white
You know?
people meet.
that's catfishing on its own. Yeah,
Then-
white people.
Yeah,
.com
you'll
would
instantly be
definitely-
racist and fucking.
well,
They
it's
got
just like
J-Date
it's
and
just
all
like
that.
BET. Like we don't have no WET
Yeah, we do.
because we ain't trying to step on them.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
do.
it's every other channel.
the news.
ABC,
The
NBC, Fox.
Somebody summed that shit up. They were like, why is it black people have BET or something like that? And then like one of the comments was like, because white people have every other channel, like you guys just said.
Yeah,
And somebody was like, the same reason when you're in first place, you don't get the blue shell in Mario Kart, motherfucker. You're already winning. They were like, yo, that's the best way I've ever heard that described. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, I don't know. That is
It definitely rings true, but at the same time, oh man, it makes you cringe when you think about how well it's ringing true. It's like what Louis C.K. said. He's like, it's great to be a white man. I was like, there's not a lot going against it right now, but he's like, in 100 years or 200 years, he's like, shit is gonna change. We will be the minority, and it's gonna
we
come
definitely will be.
crashing down. Like, what did he? I can't remember how he phrased it, but pretty much like, oh, we're fucked. Like we dug our grave. It's just a matter of time till they lay us in.
I didn't dig
I
no
can
grave,
definitely see that
so
happening.
I'll just kill anyone. Fuck them. Come at me.
How you gonna be killing people if you didn't? Dig
I just
any
think
grave?
everybody will be mixed, at some point.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's
See, I
kinda
imagine
like-
it sort of
And
like
we're all gonna look like the same person.
yo, you know that
No,
episode
you're
of South
not,
Park?
though,
We're all
'cause
gonna
you're
be
all
gray
going to
blobs.
be mixed.
Yeah,
Everybody's gonna
we're
be
all
a
gonna be
gray
mixed.
blob.
Yeah,
Eventually,
everybody's
yeah.
gonna be the same.
We're gonna look like Asia.
What?
What? Come on, man. You ain't gonna tell me you know one Asian person from the other Asian person. I mean, in like real ass China.
In real ass,
Like,
Well, I
Listen, you
mean-
go to like the heart of China and you go in a factory and you're gonna be like, damn, the same kid's working every shift, every fucking position.
how's he doing this?
Yeah, but these Nikes
24
are
hours
fresh.
shift.
How's he doing it?
24-hour shift this little boy just did.
Maybe that's why China's population is expanding so quick because they're not reproducing; they're just cloning people.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Dude,
Real shit.
yeah, they're cloning them fucking shoe
Vince is
factory.
trying to hate,
workers.
he can tell fucking Asians apart.
That's because I gotta play video games with them. I remember
Them ones.
what they look like.
Let's throw as many stereotypes into this as
All right.
possible.
I love stereotypes.
Need to do math.
No, I love when stereotypes are true. Like,
That's usually why it's a stereotype.
I know, yeah, but like when you can prove it and it's not like, oh, they got an extra bone in
Yeah,
there.
like,
stupid thing like that. Like some stupid shit like that.
Oh my god. Okay, so look, one of our best friends for a long time, his entire family was convinced that was 100% truth. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
yeah, they were convinced. Dio, listen.
Reiterate for me.
They were legitimately convinced that black people had an extra bone in their leg. That somehow,
my God.
listen, that somehow managed better leverage over their
To
feet
run and jump
so that they
higher.
could run faster and jump higher.
Why do
Now
I
they're
feel
saying this, and they're all like agreeing and nodding their head, like, "Oh, yeah, I know that. I heard that."
I remember when that was.
And
very
I'm
How long
just-
ago was this discussion?
Oh, this was probably 6-7 years ago.
Like, not no middle school shit, because I swear I remember somebody from Florence saying some shit like
Yeah,
this
I
back in the
remember
day.
Dude,
that.
apparently that was like a really common fucking belief.
I heard that too when I was younger.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
I've heard
people!
it. I
just
didn't
like,
Yeah, we
believe
have
it.
racist ass parents. Is what we.
Yeah,
dude,
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
the very first time I'd ever heard that, and I was just like, "What? No." I'm like, "No, that's no, that's so dumb. That's not
false.
right." They're like, "No, really? That's why they run faster and jump higher." And I'm like, "What?" Like, that's the dumbest thing ever. Like, if we weren't physiologically the same, how could you even have white people and black people playing sports together? You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Like,
be
if
fair.
they
You
were
dropped a
superior,
heavy duty point.
if they really were superior with their extra fucking bone in their leg. That's just so stupid.
all white people would be in the Special Olympics.
Yeah, right? It would be like you have your white basketball team, final
Oh,
score
God, just
38
missing
to
shots.
42, yeah. And then your black basketball team
217 to 205.
at the half and
No,
shit.
no dunks.
halftime here with 205 to 217.
You got John Stockton just taking threes and shit.
Biologically create super LeBron.
Yeah, that's what it was.
8'10", 370 pounds with a 12-foot vertical.
That dude got big as hell though, man.
Yo,
He
LeBron was
skinny as
skinny
shit
when he came in the
before.
game.
Hell yeah, especially in college, man. You
Yeah,
look at
man.
him now you're like, what the fuck?
I just
is
hope he
this?
hasn't been hanging out with Barry Bonds.
I
Uh-oh.
don't know. I wouldn't really.
I wouldn't put LeBron on there. He's not there.
Nah.
Nah,
I
'cause-
can't say because I don't
No,
know
because
him, but-
LeBron is
yeah,
big
he
now,
probably
but he
looks-
looks
he's
normal big. He's not
Yeah.
like bodybuilder big or
Yeah.
I'm gonna
anything.
put
Yeah.
everyone who plays professional sports in that. They all do it.
Yeah, if you're a star
Fuck out of
and
here.
you got some type of bulk to you,
So
See, look,
Especially
they're
in
definitely
It's a
Yeah.
business.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
You gotta be good. You
Yeah,
gotta
but
be
look, there's
big,
the
you gotta
thing.
be fast.
You can use supplements and things. That's fine, but there's a fine line between supplements and fucking like steroids.
hormones,
Yeah,
all
like
that
you,
shit.
yeah, like you
yeah,
can't.
there's certain
you-
guidelines they have to follow as far as what supplements they have to
Yeah,
take.
but you never
Yeah,
know.
it's not like you
What-
can just be like, oh, I'm gonna take HGH for 3 years and then hit fucking home runs 9 million feet.
oh, you hear about deer antler spray? What? Bro, let me get that shit.
Oh my god, when I heard that, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, deer antler
Yeah,
spray? Are you
it's
fucking
like
kidding me? Like,
infused from actual deer antler.
I don't know much about it, but
It's got a growth hormone in it.
See, the same
that what it
stupid
is?
fucking
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
The same stupid fucking people that fall for that shit are the same ones that still think Jägermeister has deer blood in it.
Ew.
I've never
wouldn't
even
drink
heard that.
it.
You've
I
never heard that?
I've never heard
I
that.
never heard that, and I
No.
like Jaeger. Don't ruin it for
Oh
me.
god, dude, that was a huge fucking myth. Like
Whatever, I'll drink
Jägermeister,
some deer blood.
Deer blood. I mean, I would.
Hey,
I don't
but
like
this
Jaeger.
is probably
I
gross.
think Jaeger's fucking disgusting.
I'm not a Jaeger fan either.
I don't like
guess.
black licorice.
I
like
used
it.
to
I don't
like.
like black
No.
licorice either, but there's something about Jaeger, especially
Oh,
with
no,
Red Bull.
man.
With Red Bull, it's amazing.
With Red Bull, it's good.
I
can,
used
I
to
can
like
do that, but
Jaeger,
even then,
but-
like, I don't want that. 'cause
Black
I had so
licorice
many
is
of
the
them.
worst flavor ever.
Terrible.
You ever get a handful
I
of
don't-
jelly beans and it's like all good jelly beans and you
And
just
then
see the one black
one.
one in there?
Or
and
how
you
about
can throw
the
the whole
buttered
thing in your mouth.
popcorn?
Wham! Throw it in. You're chewing. You're like, this is great. And then you break that one black jelly bean. It's like,
Or when
Totally
you were in
ruined
school
everything.
and the teacher was like, I got Twizzlers, and they pull out black
Black-
Twizzlers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're like,
and you just
no,
wanna-
you don't have Twizzlers.
you just want to punch him in the face.
I don't know
and get
why I
suspended.
hate
Just
black
lied to me.
licorice, but I like
I've had
Jaeger.
enough
I
of
don't
your
know why.
trickery, bitch.
I've had enough of that shit.
Put that
No.
shit back in your
Yeah,
desk.
why'd you buy that? So no one eats
Eats
it?
it?
Fucking
Yeah.
bitch.
God damn.
Fucking greedy hoe.
Hey man,
Yeah, whoever does that.
we were we were the best at torturing teachers too. They knew
know.
better than busting
Oh
out the
my
black
God.
licorice shit on
Dude.
us.
Oh, our school was fucking shot out.
Sixth
Yo.
grade, I remember. I don't remember who was in my class with me. I know it was Joe Deal Brooke.
Oh god.
But when
oh, you
uh,
already
the social study.
When
You already
when
said
Miss
it all,
McIntosh
Josie.
left, when she
Oh,
was pregnant.
Yeah.
that lady.
She wrote.
I was in
she
there.
wrote a letter to Miss McIntosh saying that we were the worst class she's ever substituted.
Yes.
We made her cry like 3 times.
That
It was
poor fucking
ridiculous. That
lady.
poor lady. I feel so bad, but it was funny though.
Oh my god, yeah,
Oh,
dude. Like
shit.
looking
Oh,
back,
Jasmine Stout McLeod was in her class.
Cloud. That was a crazy bitch. Right? I hope she's listening. She was insane.
Yo, she was crazy.
Oh yeah, no,
she
we.
Yeah.
flipped out on the
Oh, yeah.
substitute a couple times.
It's no wonder we all turned out like such Riris and shit. Like we went to school with the craziest bunch of people.
That's
ever.
one girl that would probably fuck you up. Like, she,
Yeah, and she
I
was
would
tiny
never
too.
fuck with her.
Fist
Yeah.
of fury.
she's
and
probably
shit.
got the meanest punch.
I would never fuck with her or her family.
Yo, word on the
No,
street is that she
yeah.
trained Mayweather.
Damn, really?
Yup.
That's what's up.
Shit.
taught him the ways
Fuck him.
the ways of the boxer. No, you remember Mr. Forging?
Dude. Oh my god.
If
That
there's
dude is
anyone-
dead right now. He definitely killed himself.
Yeah, if there's anyone I felt bad about, and I wasn't even the bad one.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
seriously
I felt
though, like
terrible.
I
Your
really
dick fucking piece of shit class was the one he had. I was right after you guys, so he was always pissed the fuck off.
yeah, man.
Pissed? That's it?
Pissed, yeah, I don't even know. He
What
was
teacher
fucking
was he?
He taught
everything. 'cause
Power
he
tech.
sucked.
He
kept
started.
moving
Was he a
around.
sub?
Dude, check this shit out. He started in woodshop. They brought him in woodshop, and he did so poorly in woodshop. Well, it wasn't that he did poorly; it was that he could not control the students at all. I was one of them. He could not control us at all.
Yeah.
So they
Not
moved
good
him
if
out
you
of
can't
woodshop.
Control students out of woodshop.
Yeah, but
class.
when you got
With
students
mad
like fucking,
tools.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Lester.
not good if you can
Yeah.
control those kids.
you got
That was
17-year-old
exactly it.
Lester in there.
English class, if you
Oh,
can't control
oh
them,
my
that's
God.
one thing.
But yeah, they moved forging to it was power tech class, which with no budget in our school was pretty much like play with toothpicks and paper and shit.
Yeah,
That was the wackest shit ever, man.
And
Power
then
tech, they just wanted to make it seem cool.
Yeah, you do realize that
tech class, guys.
as soon as I saw that on the list
Here's
of
a
classes,
battery.
I'm like, power tech,
That sounds
fuck
awesome.
yeah, let's build cool shit. And
yeah,
it's like,
and do not. Yeah,
yeah, and it's like, let's see who can build the strongest bridge out of toothpicks.
Here's 200.
You have to supply your own toothpicks.
dude, our school never even had
to hold it
fucking
together.
AC the whole time we were in it.
I didn't have
We
shit.
didn't have fucking air conditioning. We were in there taking tests, sweating on the damn thing, dying.
Yo, what was the one class? It used to be the video, like the audio video
film?
class. Yeah, TV
Yeah.
film. What was the class
Next.
that went into that room after that? Like after that teacher left, they had that new guy come in.
Oh, the class that did nothing.
The class that literally did nothing.
Oh, that
No,
computer class.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
They gave
right.
the dude no budget, so he's like, "Fuck it, watch fucking TV."
Yeah,
and
they
play
literally
computer all
gave
day.
this teacher a budget of $0 and told him to come up with a curriculum. And he was pretty much like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
So we like that was the
curriculum
best
was
period
have
every day.
Fun.
Yeah, you remember that fucking that dirt bike game on the computer?
Yeah.
It was like Trials for Xbox, but like before that,
Yep.
we played that shit all day, every day in that class.
You used to be
Fucking
able to just
crazy.
walk in your class and just chill.
Oh yeah,
You could
I
just be
mean
like,
we
"Yeah, I'm
we already
coming in."
mentioned this on the show too, but for any listeners, our high school had less than 70 people walk at graduation.
Yeah,
It was that small. So it's like a really tiny town type of feeling and all that, and it was ridiculous. You could just walk from class to class, just meander, and then the security guard would be like, "Hey, you need to get to class," and you would just poke into the wrong one, and he'd be like, "That's fine."
Yeah.
Yeah,
as long as you're in a
in
room.
fucking hallway. Yeah,
Just get out of the hallway. I don't
You-
care what room you
you
go
just
in.
had to be cool, pretty much.
That's it.
They had to
cool,
not
man.
hate you.
Yeah, I remember I was walking out of school and Dang was like, "Where you going?" And I was like, "I'm going home." He's like, "All right, see you later." I was like,
Yeah.
"Nice." Thanks.
Yeah, I remember he used to walk around the halls and he would be like, "Look, get in a classroom or go home." He's like, "I don't care which one you do, just get the fuck out of my hallway." He's like, "I'm not allowed to have kids in the hallway, so get out."
Yeah.
Okay, bye. And I had the awesome convenience of living 2 blocks away from the high school,
Right.
so I used to go home to use the bathroom.
Dude, I remember I used to tell people stories of our fucking school, and I know they were looking at me like he's such a liar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
God,
dude,
I
I am
know.
not lying to you. Like I
Yeah.
remember we skipped, and fucking Weatherby jumps out his damn window. Yo, where you guys going? We're like, we're leaving. Can you give me some Wawa sandwiches?
Yeah, teacher asking for
sure.
breakfast sandwiches. and
Sure, we'll
shit.
bring it back, you fat turd.
Oh man, yeah. Like basically every time I walked around, if they said anything, student council.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Lucky.
See, anytime they'd say anything to me, I would just stare at them until they got fucking creeped out.
Oh man,
Just turn and walk away.
I just left.
Yo, Dresh hated me though.
Dresh.
Ever since I superseded his authority,
Oh,
he
God,
hated the
yeah.
shit out of me.
How did you supersede his
That name's-
He
authority?
wouldn't let me leave fucking lunch to go to the meeting we had to
He was
discuss
such
prom.
a Nazi.
Like
No.
we were supposed to be going over all that stuff, and I'm like, no, like I have a meeting right now. Like you're not gonna let me have a fucking lunch? Like you kidding me? Like,
Hey,
what kind of
dude.
shit is this?
Lunch is important.
So
Only
wait a
person
minute, he-
ever
he
that wanted
wouldn't-
to leave lunch.
He wouldn't let you out of
exactly.
lunch?
Yeah, I had to
Only
leave.
person.
If anything, it was like more trouble for me to leave lunch
That's
because
supposed
I'd rather
to be
chill.
our time anyway.
Yeah,
Dude, I question
so-
now what I was eating for lunch all them years of my life.
I brought a PB&J every goddamn
It's like
day.
the chicken
Homie, don't play
patties
that.
with like a little bit of chicken.
Remember
with,
the
like,
ribicue?
newspapers.
The fucked up.
I never
nasty
ate. I never ate
ass
ribicue. I
It
never
had
ate
the
that
pressed
shit.
bones in it.
Never ate
weren't even
ribicue.
real bones.
Frail ass
synthetic
bones.
Yeah, they made it look like it had bones. Like, ugh.
Yeah,
It was just the meat was just sliced down. And
I want to vomit now from barbecue. Honestly,
Oh god, it was the worst thing ever. The only thing they had good was the cheesesteak.
cheesesteak day was straight,
Yeah,
and then
pretty good.
when they had that little deli thing too. You guys remember
Oh,
that?
yeah,
The little
yeah,
push-up green cart that had
For
the
middle
fucking.
school?
No, this was
Oh,
high
okay,
school.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause-
Yo,
I
you
can
remember
only-
middle school when they got the slushy thing though?
Yo, the
Everybody
slushy
lost their
machine?
mind.
Dude,
Oh my
everybody
God.
went crazy. Do you remember the lunch line in middle school? People used to go crazy. Like,
Crazy.
That was a
crazy.
long ass line.
It
too,
was
actually.
very long line. Like people used to go nuts.
I know,
because
dude.
you're
I
like-
brought my
it
lunch.
was like people were giving out winning lottery
Slushies
tickets.
and gourmet lollipops, fucking bitch.
No, like,
Oh
gourmet
yeah,
lollipops,
lollipops.
hell
What?
yeah.
Like I
remember
brought
that.
my lunch
Oh,
every
man.
single day, and there were times when I would be completely done with my lunch by the time my friends had their lunch to
I
come sit
believe
down
it.
at
Yeah,
the
dude,
table.
that was.
You had to run to lunch to
Yeah,
eat.
I remember people would just. Yo, I remember one.
Because you would get, done.
Sorry,
remember
Vince,
in,
we're out of food today.
They'd be out of fries though, motherfucker. Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't want
oh,
to miss
man,
out on
that'd be the
fries.
worst. Now I remember everybody used to like set their locks to the last number, so all they have to do is do this. One day, me and my friend, we I'm not gonna name any names this time, but one time we went
Oh, what,
out
that
on
middle
a
school crime
yeah.
is too much to call him out on?
We went out and we just like
Don't
went
get-
across every
don't send him
locker
to
and just
jail.
found out all the locks that
Oh,
were just
you
like and
dirty
we just
bastards.
switched everybody's locks. It was hilarious. We
Oh.
came out, everybody's like, "Yo, what's going on with my lock? Yo, what a lock?" Yo, it was hilarious.
That's why my lock, I put a dent in it. When I got it, I spiked it on the ground. I swear to God, so it had a big ass dent in the back. I always knew my lock. Because fucking Luis would always try to switch my shit to fuck with me. Yo, Luis
yeah.
did pull like the best. I don't even want to call it a prank. It was so retarded.
That's because he was like 30.
In 7th grade, dude, in
middle school.
7th grade, he borrowed a book from me to do a report on and never gave it back. And like I used to ask him about it all the time. I'm like, yo, you got that book? I want it back. I want that book back. Can I get that book back? He gave it back to me on the last day of high school.
Wow.
He kept it until the last day of
Motherfucking
fucking
dedication.
senior
High
year,
school?
dude.
Golly.
From 7th grade to 12th, he had my fucking book the whole time. And it was perfect condition. It wasn't like it was all torn up or anything.
He had that shit sitting
just
in
had
his room.
it.
He'd come
That
home
shit
every
sitting
day
in
and
a,
laugh a little when he
He
looked
didn't
at
even
it.
have a project to do.
He had it sitting in a Ziploc freezer bag for 8 years.
Yeah, man, it was my fucking Babe the Blue Ox and shit book.
Charlotte's Web.
That's gay as hell.
Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, it was,
Babe the
it was my
Blue Ox.
Paul Bunyan book.
You know, it's funny because I've
the
made
spin-off.
several references to Paul Bunyan and the Blue Ox, and nobody ever knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know.
And then I
Are
always
they
feel
all
stupid. I'm
retarded?
always like, it's so common. Like,
Yeah,
how
what
do
the
you
fuck
not
you
know?
talking about?
Because it'll be like something about a tall tale. Like I'll be like, oh, a tall tale. What you got, Blue Ox? And they'll be like, oh. Like, look at you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That fake ass guy.
No, it's just like they have no idea what you're saying, and then I always kind of feel like I feel worse for knowing more in that instance. I guess.
No, fuck
Like I'm
them.
just
They're
like,
just
damn, I kinda feel
idiots.
dumb.
It's because I don't.
Is that not a common?
There's
tall
too
tale?
many.
Dude,
new,
I feel like
there's too
everyone
many
should know
new
that.
tales now. I think there's just
Bitch,
too many
there's not
fucking
new
fairy
tales.
tales and shit like that.
They made a fucking movie out of it.
What, out of Paul Bunyan?
Yeah, actually, it was like a few tall tales, but yeah, Paul Bunyan, man, he has a movie. There's a fucking blue ox in that shit.
Yeah, he's a boss.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
a fucking giant lumberjack.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Russ knows my shit.
Boss.
He
What the
knows
hell,
what
man?
he knows.
Well, I mean, I know the fucking tale, but I was unaware of
Clearly,
the,
you had his
the
book.
existence of the
Yeah,
movie.
you had his fucking autobiography.
It was actually the Ox. It was Babe's autobiography.
Oh, you
not
had,
Paul's.
you had the spin-off.
Yep, Babe the
Damn.
Blue Ox autobiography.
He got Jello all the fame.
It was just a bunch of fucking shoe prints, horseshoes.
Look, I don't
Nice.
get to
But,
flex my literary muscles very often, but every time I did, no one ever knew the reference.
You just flex
So
a
I feel
literary muscle on
Paul Bunyan.
Hold on.
Yo, my
There's been
literary,
others.
my literary muscles be tight right now, dog.
That was like fucking
Shooting out them Paul
grade
Bunyan
school,
references.
middle school.
It really was. Not even. That's like some little kid shit.
Yeah.
Like Paul Bunyan.
It was fucking awesome, though, man. Like, that was just a cool ass story.
Yeah.
When they're making fucking, what was it? The townspeople have to make them flapjacks and shit.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, didn't you eat fucking
So,
flapjacks or
yeah.
waffles or something?
Yeah, remember
Oh
they
my
had the
God.
people skating around on skates made of butter to lube the pan and shit or whatever, like to grease the pan before they made the
I do
flapjacks?
remember this exact.
I was like, remember the
Yeah,
book
man.
that I read?
Because Paul Bunyan was so big.
it back in 2006.
I think I did. It was like fucking 40 pages, dude. Like,
Right.
It's not like I was ever reading novels. Not like that anyway.
I can't even read.
A true testament to our school.
No, that was the worst though.
Can't even finish the sentence
Yeah,
over here.
we only did the toothpick bridge, which ours won.
Yeah,
We won.
yeah, we
Just
killed
gonna Throw
that.
that out there.
Oh my god, mine failed miserably. I was like, this thing's gonna hold a fucking goddamn car, and hang another toothpick on it, bitch fell apart.
We
Put a Hot
built-
Wheels car on it, falls apart.
We built the rocket, which is a fucking kit.
Yo, the
That
rocket
ever-
kit
like-
was
Oh my
hilarious
God.
though, because it used a real rocket motor, like a Type A rocket motor, which is the smallest, I believe, and the entire fuselage and nose cone of this rocket were made out of fucking paper.
Dude, I got a story.
Do you
for
remember?
right here.
Do you remember when we went out to launch the fucking things and Roy was
Ross
in our
was gonna
class?
say Roy
Oh
when they
my
launched the
God.
rockets at Roy.
Yeah, we all make these rockets and we go outside to shoot off our rockets and everything. And this one kid, Roy, he was a cool kid. I loved him, but he was just picked on mercilessly for whatever reason. He was just the target.
Roy.
So he volunteers to launch his rocket first. So he launches it and it goes out like almost all the way across the football field. And he's like, all right, awesome. I'm going to go get it. So he runs to get his rocket back
Wow,
and
rockets are
everybody starts lighting theirs up and shooting them right at him.
Oh
shit.
wow, that's
So he's like 80, 90 yards
And
down the
fucking-
football field just fucking screaming. He's like,
Fortune's
ah,
like-
you motherfucking assholes.
And Forging's like, oh, come on, guys, don't do that now. Come on.
Please,
Come on, guys.
please, students,
Guys,
could you
we can't
could
do
you
this.
please
Yeah.
stop?
In his head, he's like, oh, keep shooting
We're
them.
supposed to,
This is so
yeah.
funny.
You're supposed to be doing it one at a time, and you just got people putting it down on the ground, just fucking starting it. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
just
let's
kicking
go.
it. Fuck it.
All right,
Yeah,
let's get
because
this shit over with.
it was supposed to be some sort of measured event, so they could see like who built theirs the best, like who's flew furthest or whatever. And instead, it was
became
like
who can hit Roy.
in the
Target
fucking
practice.
ass with a
Yeah,
rocket.
With an exploding rocket.
But I
Real
can't
nice.
remember any other project outside of that. That's all my memories.
I remember Dier telling him to lick butthole,
That's not a problem.
and for some reason, it was just the funniest fucking thing. It came out of nowhere.
When Roy told him to suck his dick, he said, "Suck my dick, Forging." That
Yeah.
shit was hilarious.
Yeah, he's like, "Suck my dick, Forging,"
Oh,
and
then-
tells the teacher to suck his dick, and then just wanders out of the class.
I love that all the black people were actually scared of Roy.
Yo, because that's when Dier was like, "Yo, he really might come back. Like,
He-
we all need to get out this window." Right
There was
now.
a lot of people scared of Roy, and his locker was right next to mine. And all the time, for some reason, he liked me. I'd fuck with him all the time. He'd come back to the locker and he'd be yelling at himself, "Motherfucker!" I'm like, "Roy, shut the fuck up, little bitch." And he's like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah, that was.
but he was cool as fuck, dude. I really liked him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
used to
like
bug
Roy.
the fuck out, but it was because he had his buttons pushed.
No, dude, he was fucking
Constantly.
awesome.
Nah, yeah, he would. No, see, it's just being a kid, though. It's
Yeah.
just,
But the shit we used to do to Forging in his class, fucking classic. I remember that we had it's like a really long but low bookshelf underneath the windows. Most schools probably have something just like it. But there was a vise. There was a vise mounted to the top of the table.
Vice.
So somebody at some point had busted the vise off of the table. So Forging, in his infinite wisdom, he goes and gets this giant fucking metalworking vise. Like, the thing had to be like 60 pounds. And he takes like 3/4-inch bolts and bolts the shit out of this thing to the top of this flimsy wooden desk. And as soon as he gets it all tightened down, he kind of like all triumphantly puts his hands on his waist and he's like, "Oh, I bet you guys won't be able to fuck that one up." I promptly walk over, grab the vise, and rip it up, and the entire top of the fucking thing came off. I was like, "Hey, you're right. The vise didn't come off the table, but the table fell apart."
He was a failure, dude.
took all the keys out of the keyboard. And
He
put
got-
fuck forging on the
Fuck
keyboard.
forging on the keyboard is the home key.
Like
What
on the
happened?
keyboard,
Oh
they took
my
all the keys out of like
God.
other keyboards and made one that
Yeah.
just said "fuck forging" across the.
yeah,
On
Nick-
his computer, too.
Nick,
so
they
he
would go
sat
and
down.
paint. They would go and paint and make drawings of forging, like sucking dicks and shit, and then set it as the background and lock it.
Yeah.
So he couldn't see.
Yeah, he used to
He's
password
coming there
protect
pissed.
pictures of him in his flannel shirt and shit. Big black dick in his mouth.
Oh man,
so
I gotta see what
good.
this guy looks like.
Yo,
He
dude.
looks like Al Borland.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did. He looked
yeah.
like Al Borland. He even
Straight up.
same beard,
Exact-
same fucking flannel
It was
shirts,
Al
everything.
Borland.
He definitely
That
did.
poor guy.
But dude, I'll
I
never
felt so
forget though.
bad,
Like,
dude.
dude,
Yeah.
some of the shit they used to do though, like legit, he had his own computer in there because the computers supplied by the school were awful. So he had his own computer. I'll never forget the one day he was out sick and we had all these magnets from some project that we never did. And fucking Timmy B opens up the CD drive, fills it with magnets, and closes it. Just shuts the CD drive, so there's like 1 million magnets in the computer, and like the screen goes all wonky and shit. It just starts making this awful fucking noise and just never worked again.
Wow.
I remember that day he had the paint in that fucking
in his desk
whoever
drawer.
dumped the paint. Oh my god, I came in that class.
That was
he
my
wasn't in there for like
class.
5 minutes, and then I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? Everyone's like, look in the drawer. I'm like, go open that thing. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah,
There's all his keys, all his personal shit in
Dude.
there.
Yo, and the
Filled to
person that
brim
did
with
it-
paint.
Oh, shit.
It was from our first period
Yeah. Who did it?
class.
Vince, you did it?
Fucking
No, I would never do that.
No, I can't remember
I know
his
who
name.
it was. I know who it was. He
with the spiky hair, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Dumped like fucking 4 quarts of paint into this guy's desk drawer.
And that was after they hit the test.
Was he one of those asshole teachers?
No,
or-
dude, he
No.
was actually really nice.
He was
Oh,
such a
that's
nice guy,
fucked up.
man.
He was
It
such a
I
nice
thought
dude.
here I am thinking like he brought all this shit
No,
on.
he was just like really
Dude, if you were
weak,
like forging,
man.
I need help, he would sit there for like hours after school and probably help you.
That's
Yeah.
He was just a
fucking
nice
shame.
ass dude.
But that's the
Yeah.
problem though.
Now I
Like,
feel really.
But you couldn't be
he
nice
showed
in Florence.
too much weakness in his niceness to students, and
Yeah.
like you
They
have to
ripped
walk
him
that
apart.
fine line as a teacher,
Especially
especially
in
in a public
Florence,
school
shit.
system. Like
Yeah.
you have to be nice, but you also have to be sort of a stern dictator to at least keep the peace.
Absolutely.
And he was just super nice. And he always tried to relate to all of us, and you tell stories about shit. But I'll never forget he's talking about the best car ever made, the Volkswagen Beetle, which
Yeah.
I wanted to fucking backhand him for it. But
Yeah.
he's like, yo, the original Volkswagen Beetle was the best car ever made. I had like 13 of them. And Breezy is just like, if they're so good, why'd you need so many? And this grown-ass man is just staring at him for a minute.
Fumble
like,
over his words.
I guess I don't have an answer
like,
for that.
I
Leave
feel
him
so
alone,
bad for
guys.
this man.
I do.
Dude,
I do.
it was
I feel
really
bad.
bad.
Oh, you have no idea.
Right now.
No,
I
they
feel-
made him quit.
Right now.
Yeah,
They
like
made
yeah.
him quit. They were like, Ford, you just quit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Yo, seriously.
It didn't have
Oh,
a good
I thought
ending
you meant
either.
The students made him.
No,
quit.
seriously, because
Yeah,
they
no,
couldn't.
no. The
they couldn't
faculty
fire
made
him.
him quit.
They couldn't fire him because his performance was fine. Like it wasn't anything he was doing that was bringing this shit upon him. We were just assholes.
Yeah.
And eventually, the school was pretty much like, "Look, man, like we have 15 complaints from you and 15 complaints from students every single day.
every
Something's
day.
got to give."
Wow.
That man probably woke up in the morning like, should I pull the trigger?
Another,
Dude,
another
Oh,
day.
man.
The most soul crushing moment though, oh my god, I really felt so bad for this guy. I remember for Christmas, his wife made him like one of those really nice jars with all the s'mores ingredients in it. And it had like a really cute note she put in the bottom. And he had it sitting on his desk for a while. And it was like fucking March or April or something like that. And he still had it sitting on the desk from Christmas. And he was out sick. So it was I think it was 7th period drafting class. We were just sitting there, not working. I think I was sawing the corners off of the desks and shit with the
Yeah,
coping
probably.
saw.
That's definitely happened.
But eventually we just kind of look up and we're like, yo, we want
That was a
s'mores.
hobby at Florence.
I can confirm.
Yeah, we cut. Yeah, all of the desks became round because we had coping
Yeah.
saws.
And it's important. It's important to know that was also a drafting class.
yeah,
What a bunch of fucking misfits.
yeah. It was a
Jesus
drafting class. We're
Christ.
supposed to be doing like technical drawings, and instead we're cutting the corners off the desks.
Got
and shit.
fucking saw lines in the desk.
But no, we fucking we ate all of the s'mores out of the jar, and we were just gonna put the empty jar back on the desk. So we came back, and then fucking Timmy B. It was always the most sadistic ideas. He takes the guy's wife's note out of the jar, throws it in the trash. Presumably, like we're presuming he had never even seen the note because it was at the bottom of the jar and he hadn't eaten any of it. So throws his wife's fucking note in the trash, and then like writes up a note that looks just like it. It just says "fuck you forging," and puts it back in the jar. So he comes back in the next day, and I had him for 2 classes. I had him for both power tech and drafting, and my power tech was first period of the day.
Oh man.
So he comes in that day, sits down at the desk. Hey, how's everybody doing? He looks down at the jar and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck? Like my s'mores are gone." Cracks it open, opens the note, and I swear to God, it was like a single tear runs down his cheek, and he just
Oh,
walked
that
out
poor
of the
man.
classroom. And I was just like, "Oh my God, we are
poor man.
such
Yeah.
assholes.
Total fucking dicks.
Kids are shitheads, man.
I could never
Kids
be
are
a
very
teacher,
mean.
dude.
Like, we're still young,
hell
you know
no.
what I mean? We're still very young in the grand scheme of things. But looking back, even just fucking 8 years, it's like, oh my God, we were
I don't
such
understand.
cock knockers.
People are always like, I want to be a teacher, man. I'm like, what? Like,
Fuck
what
that.
school did you go to?
yeah,
Must have went to a really good school.
Make sure you go visit before you sign
Yeah.
up.
Say
because-
maybe like being a college professor is probably different. I mean, my dad teaches a college course,
Yeah, that's
and it is
completely
far
But
different.
high
Yeah.
school, dude.
No,
High school, I could see doing like elementary school. That's like,
especially public
you
school.
get yelled
'cause
at
half the kids
elementary
don't want to
school. You're
fucking
scared
be
as
there.
fuck if you did something
Yeah,
bad.
because that's like the parent aspect.
Yeah,
too.
you
Oh,
gotta,
yeah,
my
man.
God, what? You got a D? You're about to die.
Yeah, that was
You're
back.
gonna-
Oh
you're
yeah,
gonna
that's
fucking
back when
die.
the threat "I'll tell your mom" like
Yeah.
really
Really
carried
worked.
some serious
I'm gonna
weight.
call home.
In high
Oh
school,
my
it's like,
God.
I'm going to call your mom. Bitch, go ahead. Nobody care.
She ain't home.
She ain't home right now. She at work, bitch.
I'll
She at
get
work
that
making that
message.
money. That shit actually. Do you remember the one day we all got together and went out to Denny's for breakfast before we went to school? It was probably like 8 or 10 of us. I think you were there. I know Vince was there, but we got a
Yeah.
bunch of people together to go to Denny's for breakfast. We decided to skip like the first 3 or 4 periods of the day.
What
which
year
I think
was
we only
this?
had 8. It was our senior year.
Oh no, I didn't do that. I only went to school.
Oh, that's
one day
right, 'cause you-
for 1
yeah.
hour a day.
Yeah, you were doing that work release shit. And even then, you were still releasing earlier than
Yeah,
you
I
were
was-
supposed to.
I only came in for
You used to
English.
show up for wood shop and leave. Like wood shop a day.
No one
That's it.
cared. No one cared. It was the last year at school.
But we all got together and went to Denny's, and we had all thought of this like the night before, so we had it pretty well coordinated. And I told my mom, I was like, "Hey, me and my friends, we want to go to Denny's for breakfast in the morning before school." She's like, "All right, cool. I like that idea." So she let me borrow her van and gave me money for breakfast, so I could drive a bunch of people. You know, like the van seats like 8 people or whatever. So we all go to Denny's, and we get back, and they had all the doors locked except for the main entrance. So you had to come in past whoever was doing the late slips. And it just so happened that day it was the principal of the school. Fucking
such a jerk off,
jackass Mr. Falcone.
Falcone.
I almost hope he hears this at some point. He'd be
Yeah,
like,
fuck
"Oh,
him."
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
I was inept.
I would kick him right in his fucking dick if I met him.
He was such a twat though, but we all walk in late as hell, all laughing. He was just like, "Where have you guys been?" We all just kind of look at him like, "Fuck's it matter to you, asshole?" He legitimately looks at us and is like, "You smell like pancakes." He said we smell like pancakes. We all just lost it and shit. And I was like, "Yeah, man, we went out to Denny's for breakfast, whatever." And like I was the only one really answering, so he kind of just like let everybody else go, and he's bullshitting with me. And he's like, "Yo, you know, what would your mom say about you skipping to go to breakfast?" And I was like, "Bro, she gave me money for breakfast and let me take her fucking car. Like, like I think she's okay with it." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I bet that's not the story I would hear from her." So he calls my mom, and my mom is like, "Yeah, I gave him my van and gave him $20 to get breakfast. So don't fucking call me, you dumb dick," and hangs up on him.
Dumb dick.
So still trying to get me in trouble with my parents, he calls my dad at work.
Oh God, you never call the dad at work.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
He's just already mad.
My
Yeah.
dad was, I think he was in a class. Like my dad was teaching a class and gets this phone call and they're like, "Oh, it's a principal at your son's school." So he instantly like, "Oh shit, something's wrong," you know?
Yeah.
So he, busts out of class to go get the phone and it's Mr. Falcone. Your son skipped the first couple periods of school today because he thought getting breakfast was more important. And my dad just flipped the switch on him. He's just like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You will never, ever fucking call me ever again at my job." Like, just told him, like, "If you ever fucking call me here again, I will come down there and I will not be there to get my son. I'll be there to kick your fucking ass."
He wanted someone to side with him.
Yeah.
The principal.
So I'm
Yeah, one of them.
standing,
He was on
like,
fire.
dude, I was
Yeah.
standing in his office
He's like,
when he
"Damn,
called my
0 for
mom, and then when he called my dad, and I'm just standing there smirking at him like, "You dumbass, wasting your time." And my dad, flips shit on him and hangs up. So I'm just hangs up the phone and shit, and he's just like, "You can go back to class." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, bro.
Yeah, don't you feel like a jackass?
He's a
You
douchebag.
smell like pancakes."
Pancakes?
And syrup.
It's like, how the fuck? Yeah, like, how's this man's nose trained that well?
Whatever.
Pancakes like that.
Wasn't he diabetic or something?
Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
Yeah.
That's why he knows. He ate too many pancakes, got diabetes.
He was an asshat. They
Way too
I
much
still
syrup on
don't-
his pancakes back
He's
in the
just
day.
loading them up. Can you serve them to me in a bowl?
I want my pancakes soaked.
I'm shit. I want my pancakes in a bowl with 2 shots of milk and 2 shots of orange juice, all mixed in there together. A little glob of maple syrup.
Sounds terrible.
Oh God, yeah. That'd be like the world's worst breakfast fucking smoothie.
Damn, Vince, why you gotta be closing your laptop like that?
That's actually the signal.
Oh yeah,
Oh, is
That's the signal.
that's the new signal?
Yeah.
that's sneaky.
I think that's a good signal.
I'll say if the listeners
sneaky.
if the listeners haven't
I
quite
like
caught
that.
on yet, we're making this shit up as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no format here.
Yeah,
The format is
There is
no format.
that's a good
Motherfucker.
format.
That's a good format.
Is an album
good
by
format.
Easy. That's a good album.
No, the rule should be
Something
the
out there.
opposite of Fight Club. The first rule of Ross Reviews All is you must tell everyone about Ross Reviews All.
If you don't share this with 7 people, you will die.
Run, hit the streets, let everybody know. Listen to this shit, bitches. Listen.
Listen, yeah.
But yeah, I think we're throwing out signals here. It's been about 2 hours. I think that's about all people really need to hear.
That went fast.
I know,
Yeah,
isn't it
it goes
awesome
by
though?
very fast.
Holy
Yeah.
crap!
See, like
Feels
that's
like
the
we're
thing.
talking for a half hour.
Oh, you know what though? Fuck Kelly and Chelsea. I just had to say that.
Yeah. As a matter of fact,
I'm
yeah.
very disappointed in you too.
This-
I was
if you hear
looking
this, I'm
forward
very
to it.
This
Yeah.
this was supposed to be our super special show. We were gonna have 3 guests today. We were going to have Russ, who is here because he's cool,
Yeah.
cool.
and
guy.
then we were gonna have our
Little bit
friends
cool.
Kelly and Chelsea. I would throw out
Not
their last
cool.
names just to be super
Not
dickhead,
cool.
but I won't do that.
We don't like them right now.
But yeah, Kelly and Chelsea, they bugged out on us. I'm afraid.
They'll be on now.
They'll be
at
on.
some point. I
They'll
think
be
so.
on.
Yeah.
So
But
I think though.
when they come on, they're going to be the ones that are going to have to talk.
Oh, and they're gonna get harassed.
Well, the first
too.
thing that they had to do is explain themselves.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to definitely owe us an
I'm just gonna throw that out
explanation.
They're in trouble.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how we're starting off their episode.
I mean,
Yep.
oh yeah. Not. I won't even
Why the
throw out the
fuck you
intro.
ain't come
Just
here?
be like, bitch,
Yeah.
why wasn't you here? Why wasn't you here?
Why
You
you
were
not
supposed
come?
to be here.
Why you not come?
You were supposed to talk. Sit there, talk.
You
Microphone.
get scared and not come.
Bitches. Silly bitches. But anyway, this has been the 4th installment of Ross Reviews All. Hit us up on Twitter, or hit me up on Twitter at RossReviewsAll, spelled just how it should be, you fucking idiots. People always be like, is there like a 1 in there for an I? Like, no. Spell it. Ross
Spaces.
Review. Nope, no spaces. At Ross Reviews All. I got the best Twitter handle, dude. It's so easy. At Ross Reviews All. Beautiful. Nice and simple.
Underscores, no nothing.
One of one.
Yeah, because then we got first
got
co-host
me.
over here. Yeah,
You
we
can
got.
follow me on Twitter at Apex Beats. That's APEX_BEATZ.
Had to throw that on
We
the
got that
score.
underscore in there, man.
Making it
Gotta have that
difficult.
underscore.
It's like a banana peel on the floor.
I know.
Just
you-
something to fucking
You go to
trip
type
on.
and you're like, where the fuck is
is
this thing?
It's like that key that you never press.
Shift to hit that thing?
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, is this key up here with just little dashes on it?
Oh, man.
And then, our other co-host, Vince. You can hit him up at Has Heat.
That's right.
At
Has Heat. Instagram is at Has Heat as well.
And it's HAZHEAT,
Correct.
as in hazardous heat, not like he has heat. It's not
But
like
it's used like that.
he doesn't carry a gun into the studio.
Well, he could mean many things.
I saw some guns today. I'm not.
I did throw out the gun.
You
earlier.
did throw a
There
couple
was a
guns.
little
I
bit
did.
of finger guns
I
going
did.
was some
on.
I
finger
did. I
guns.
think I did
That
it
is
like
true.
this
If
though.
I'm not
Like I
mistaken,
didn't
I
even.
might
I
have
didn't
heard a
even hit you with
little
this. I hit you
pew,
with this. Like
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, man,
Fancy
pulling a
with-
6-shooter out on me for no damn
Definitely
reason.
shot Ross.
Yeah.
Sketching me out.
Ross was hit.
Would you like any listeners to be able to hit you up?
Yeah, don't hit me up.
Okay, don't hit him up. If you have any questions for Russ, direct them towards me, and I will make sure to crumple them shits up and throw them in the fucking trash for him.
Yep.
Simple as that.
So don't waste your fucking time.
Don't waste your time. Don't hit him up. Hit us up
I'll hit them up.
at Ross Reviews All.
So.
If you
Now-
ain't listening, you better be fucking dead.
Get out of my salmon bushes.